Hello and welcome. That was some Spelunky music because I'm still very much enjoying that game's soundtrack and some the Rocket Knight Adventure final boss theme, which is a cool like flamenco sort of. There's that Sega Genesis twang to it. It's cool. I use like all Genesis sound font music for the BRB. You see how smart I am. Anyway, I tried getting Sonic Adventure to work because I was feeling like I've been taking lots of L's with my with my games lately. So I wanted to like go to something comforting, which Sonic Adventure is like basically my favorite Sonic game. But it didn't work, and it made me feel like more of a loser. So now I'm gonna play Sonic Mania, which is I have a bit of a problem with classic Sonic, but I'll get over it. I'm sure it will be great. It has never there has never been an instance of me like playing a game I don't quite fully enjoy, and things have gone bad or like wrong. Never happened. What are you talking about? Anyway, I've kind of avoided playing Sonic stuff so far. This is the first Sonic thing I even touch on the channel. Are you okay? Okay. Look at that pose. He's coming for you. This is the first Sonic thing that I touch. Oh, I just skipped that. Show the cool thing. There it is. I've kind of like not touched Sonic so far because I never did touch Sonic, but I never like played any Sonic stuff on the channel because one, it maybe like wouldn't, the ones that I like wouldn't run, and the classic games which would like run okay. Oh look, I never like looked at this much. The ones that like are easy to like emulate, like Sonic 1 and 2 and 3. Not the greatest fan of those. I used to like try playing them a lot as a kid because I like Sonic, so I was like, okay, so I should like these classic games, right? But I kind of don't. Their physics are weird. Sonic feels like weird and heavy, like a ball, like a metal ball, and that's the whole point of his like physics. But I don't know. I kind of don't mess with it. Hello, welcome to stream. Well, this is very pretty. This is that like one animator that also did Mania Adventures, right? Very cute. Here is a hot take. Pizza Tower is better than any like 2D Sonic thing that I've ever played, because I don't think it's even like that comparable to Sonic, because Pizza Tower is like a sturdy game. It's not like physics based like Sonic. It's like your speed is kind of set, and your moves are very like sort of, I don't know, set in stone. There's not much gravity and momentum that affects your character. Sonic is like all about momentum and stuff. There's also I think these like shouldn't be too hard because of the ring thing, that you can always have at least one ring. Again, the speed in like Sonic games is not quite the same that like of the speed stuff on I don't know, something like the boost games. This is more like it's not go fast all the time. It's a weird like, people always say it's like your reward for playing well is the speed, but I don't know, it's kind of it's basically memorize the levels, which I guess other speed-based games are also memorization, but these Sonic classic-ish Sonic games are even more like that, because there's stuff that you couldn't see in a million years the first time. Anyway, here is the like minuscule bit of story that this game has, which is like kind of tries to tie it to Sonic Forces with the Phantom Ruby, but they failed. They failed to do that, and they expected this like to be the lesser game, and Forces to be like the big success one. But as we know, in the world that we live in, that was not the case. Forces was like a not like a big failure. I think it was like average sales, but this is the one that people loved and is like still beloved. There's been actually kind of like a more recent like sort of hatred for this game, which is kind of funny to me. But Forces is like will always be remembered as a big third, and this is like actually competent. Give me the shield. I still like kind of question the purpose of the drop dash in this game. I'm sort of somewhere in the middle of. It seems like it trivializes the spin dash, but also it's like pointless compared to the spin dash. It's kind of a good, I don't know, utility. Just, you know, you get a spin dash from a jump. You also can't do it when you have any shield at all. But I guess it's at least a little more engaging than the insta shield from Sonic 3. I never understood that. It's like a sort of extra range of attack for you, and I think you can also like get a bit of iframes with the insta shield, but I don't get it, and I just like downgraded my own shield. I'm so stupid. Oh yeah, these. I hate these. I hate Blue Sphere. This is awful. I always hated these. They make me sick. But I did get them all because I wanted the... Good job. Because I wanted the debug mode. And I don't know if I have that unlocked. All my saves are still here. And I'm not sure if I ever, like, beat this. Why is this called Sonic Mania? It's like, Mania is, you know, like, a big fad. Which, Sonic's not, like, a big fad anymore. He kind of was in the 90s, but not anymore. But, you know, this is, like, big nostalgia, retro thing. Thank you, Tails. You just did something good. I'm still trembling in cold. How do I... Oh, never mind. I was trying to go... I tried getting the sign little secret. One thing in this game that's like also in the original classic games, I think, is that it really pisses me off that if you like quit in the Act 2, you have to go back to Act 1. I play games sort of sporadically and sort of like with no attention span, like, you know, just like switching from game to game. And in this game, exiting isn't like easy because you have to finish, like, you have to commit to finishing a zone with, you know, the 2 acts. This ain't too bad so far, but this is also the first level. Also, I just remembered that I'm playing Green Hill Zone, and people really hate Green Hill Zone by this point because it's just like it's the nostalgia pandering level, and it's like repetitive by now. I kind of don't have many strong feelings for Green Hill Zone. I think I've like let out of my... Well, I think I've just like let out of my system all of my like Sonic, I don't know, defense or passion. Not that I'm like, you know, completely indifferent to the series anymore. I think I don't have... I think I'm over it. I don't need like to spend effort like thinking about this series and like fuming over the direction that it's going or how the games are doing now or what people say about what games. I still like kind of raise an eyebrow when I see like some extra like silly Sonic opinions, but I think I'm over this little blue rat. I can just enjoy the games that I still enjoy, like the adventure games and the adventure games, and you know, just be happy. I think Sonic fans are like sometimes get like stuck in a loop of hatred and vitriol, and this is very well demonstrated by like some recent events where like thank you, Neutron. I love bad nicknames, by the way. Let's discuss that in a second. But recently there was a little like Sonic inspired indie game with a squirrel, and in their marketing they talked shit on modern Sonic. They said like, oh, you love this game if you feel like abandoned and missing the good Sonic games. And like people were fucking like pissed at that guy, and he like doubled back, and he also people like found some other takes from them that was saying like, oh yeah, this song's so good. That was saying like that Sonic stopped being good once they introduced Shadow. It's like, I think it's like a big like classic fan, like kind of an arrogant classic fan, But originally, the little like joke, like saying, "Oh, this is better than modern Sonic," I think that was sort of a jab, not a jab, but like a reference to the 90s. What's it called? Like marketing to Sonic, that they would like genuinely like shit on Mario, and companies would like shit on each other all the time, like be rude to each other and say that to the customer, "Oh, these guys suck, we're better," and but it was kind of like, I guess, worded poorly. And Sonic fans are defensive of the series. Only Sonic fans can like insult Sonic. Non-Sonic fans do not touch. And it's kind of frankly kind of a crazy environment. Does he do the cute little animation? That is adorable. Hello, welcome to chat, Disaster. The first thing I see when I join is bro surrounded by balls. Yep. Love me some blue balls. Best Sonic minigame. Not quite. I couldn't tell you what's my favorite Sonic minigame, because I kind of hate them all equally, frankly. I even hate the catch the UFO in this game. I can't do it. You know what's crazy? The first time that I heard this song, Chemical Plant, it wasn't even in a Sonic game. There's like a little... Oh, speaking of the devil, there was like a little like mobile, like flip phone game that was clearly not like very official, but it was like a little like jumping boy, like who jumped on airplanes. I think I saw something like recent for that like game, for that franchise, I guess, for the Jump Boy franchise. But they like... There was I think it was literally just verbatim Chemical Plant's theme. The like music that would play in the background with a shitty little like flip phone sound. Maybe someone like knows what I'm talking about. Maybe if I do a video of this, I can even like put footage of it on the screen. I've been like editing a lot, like highlights and stuff. So I'm getting on the spirit. Can I cheat? Can I? Yeah, I can. You can. I don't know why. It seems like I think it was like a mistake at first, but they like kept it. You can just cheat these if you like hate them a lot. You can just like press Y a fuckload of times to like just go faster. And I don't know why that is, but it's kind of appreciated. I'm not getting all the Chaos Emeralds. I forgot their names. I forgot the name of the like biggest MacGuffin in the franchise. But I don't know why they did that, but it like fucks up your score. Look, I didn't so much, but like every time you press Y, you get like many points, and it gets ridiculous quick. Whoa, I continue. You don't like special stages? Nope, no, basically none. I don't like the half pipe in Sonic 2. I don't like the weird spinning in Sonic 1. I don't like Blue Sphere. It makes my eyes hurt and my brain melt and turn into goop. I don't like the catch the UFO in Sonic CD or this. I don't like Sonic Heroes, the like tunnel. The music's pretty cool though. Lots of special stages have very good music. What else? What else is even there? I never played Sonic Rush, even though I want to. I know that has like silly special stages. Oh, actually, I think Sonic Rush actually has the like touchscreen special stages. Those might be like precise and not too bad. Mania has their own special stages enjoy so far. Yeah, I see that a lot. That people specifically enjoy this like catch the UFO in this game, but I don't like it. It controls like it's like a weird. It's not like car controls. It's like. It's basically the same, like, has a half pipe to me, like in Sonic 2. It's just so imprecise. Like, Sonic goes all over the place. It's weird. Also, isn't this the level with the, like, syringes? No, that's Act 2, actually. Act 1 in this game, like, for these levels, like, the classic level... Oh, it's the classic bit. For these classic levels, like, the first act is very, like, copy-pasted from the original game. And then Act 2... has very like fun new gimmicks. They are only like there for Act 2. Kind of a waste. Kind of a waste, frankly, for this to be like a weird anniversary best hits game mixed in with like a half original game. This is not an original sentiment. I might drown here. Oh no. I didn't read like Max speed. Oh god. Tails, can you nope. Useless. Absolutely useless. In Hydrocity, it's backwards? What is backwards? What is backwards? It's the first time, I think it's the first time in my life that I've spoken, oh my fucking god. It's the first time in my life that I've spoken Hydrocity's like name out loud. And I just kind of defaulted to Hydrocity. But I'm not like opposed to pronouncing it Hydro City. I think Hydrocity is just easier to say. But in that debate, you know, that great old debate, I think I don't have like a horse. Again, no strong opinions on this franchise anymore. Some, a couple. I never stopped to look at the background of this level. I always thought it was like a city, like a big, oh, wow. It was like a big, I don't know, dark city, but I guess those are walls, mechanical walls, and this is actually an indoors plant. This is really changing my perspective. No, wait. In Sonic Generations, isn't it like actually outdoors? Like you can see it in a 3D environment? I don't know. Oh god. This song used to scare the shit out of me, like everyone else. But now I kind of like the version in Mania specifically. It's kind of twisted. Tails, can you, Tails? Fix the level design for me. Nope. Recharge your jump, your flight. Now, fix the level design. Yay! God, I love video games. Whew. I'm a Hydrocity kind of girl. Cool. He was a Hydro City boy. She was a Hydrocity girl. Could they be together? Act 2 is the OG level? Oh, for Hydrocity. Now, see, now I'm kind of double taking. For that, the Act 2 is like the original, and the first is original, and the second is like recycled. That's weird. That's odd. I know that people really hate Hydrocity in this game, like compared to Sonic 3, I think, because it's kind of like made kind of slower. Oh. This is why I hate Blue Sphere, you see? It's so cruel that like the level speeds up if you like idle, basically. Like the longer you stay in the fucking hyper zone, the more like eye-piercingly fast it gets, to the point that it kind of like, I feel like I'm gonna have a seizure, though not really, because I don't think I have like epilepsy. I'm very glad for that, by the way. Imagine like, man, having that must suck, because like you gotta play every game like kind of careful, probably. And they always say like, even if you don't have like you know, a history of I guess epilepsy, you gotta like be careful with certain games. Would suck. I like video games and I like looking at them. Look at this, it's getting stink. It is becoming stink. Detroit becomes stink. Ugh. I just got a notification. Don't look at it. Don't think it. Don't say it. Where am I going? Blue balls? Okay, never mind. The CD zones are almost all original, probably because oh my god, look at that teenager voice crack. The Sonic CD is a poorly designed game. I think it was designed by like the artist of the game instead of an actual proper game designer or whatever. So they're kind of like weird and artsy, but have like design that makes literally no sense and has no like good sense, like, you know, proper sensibilities to video game. So they probably like had to undo that. Isn't like Titanic Monarch in this game, like from Sonic, like Game Gear Sonic game? Where's the secret? I never know. Gimme, whatever. Good, yeah. I'm so sad that Adventure was like all laggy and stuff. That made me want to eat corn. Oh look, there it is, the syringes. That's cool. I just stopped to think about this. I don't listen to this game's soundtrack a lot. Like, I don't recognize this remix all that much. Like, I like Mirage Saloon a lot. It was like this. The first thing that I ever saw for this game was Mirage Saloon footage, and like the music really like kind of blew me away. But as time went on, I kind of like forgot about this game a little. Oh. The new animations for Sonic are very cute. This model of Sonic's kind of weird. He's more like Sonic 1 and 2 than, you know, 3, which I think he looks like cool in Sonic 3, but he looks kind of weird. He looks oddly like modern Sonic in Sonic 3. Like, you know, he has the green eyes. He looks more like cool. They probably like really took that design, you know, the design philosophy of Sonic 3 Sonic, like to make the modern one. I also don't quite like this Sonic's like max speed, like figure, like leg figure, you know, when his like legs get turned to a little circle. Sonic CD has the coolest one, the like infinity symbol, like figure 8, like with the super peel out and or whatever. All those like crazy terms that I barely know what means. Yeah, we just moonwalk through the sky. I think the Titanic Monarch is a scrapped boss by Christian Whitehead for CD, huh? Weird, because the name isn't what's it called when the two letters are, you know, in a word are the same. Not palindrome. It's whatever. It's thingy. Everyone knows that. All of, you know, Quartz Quadrants, the Palm Tree Panic. I never played much of CD, you might notice. Stardust Speedway, just, you know, one of the most iconic levels in the entire franchise. He only has green eyes when he's super. Oh, wait, no, that's not true. His eyes turn red. His eyes turn red, right? Am I misremembering? His eyes are green when he's normal. You're making me double take now. You're gaslighting me. Uah! That was a cool dodge. Good job. I remember I used to do like a thing where I would oh, that cool thing. I used to like make a joy-to key so I could control Tails with my right analog. So I could, like, you know, play sort of multiplayer with myself and have a funny little assistant. That's actually an idea that I got from a really old Sonic 2 XL gameplay, like playthrough, long play, whatever, that I saw. That I don't even know who was that guy, but like he played all of that game in one sitting, and I watched it, and it was fun at the time. And like, since, you know, that game, you like start losing your abilities as Sonic gets fat. He like was using Tails to like be able to do stuff, and I found that kind of smart, so I wanted to replicate it in this game eventually. And it's not like very useful. You can, like, you know, just make Tails fly with the button, and it works well enough. Martin has red eyes when super. Huh. Weird. What are Sonic's eye colors in Sonic 3 then? Is it just black? Am I misremembering this? From like a sprite animation or something? Oh, right. Puyo Puyo. My friend must love this. He loves Puyo Puyo. He loves those silly little characters. I can't like get into puzzle games a lot because I'm brain dead. But, you know, I appreciate his enthusiasm for Puyo. Cool music. The AI here like really sucks. Let's see. Sonic 3 is black. Huh. Classic has green eyes when super. Oh. I like saw something like some weird like Sonic fan making up lore, like saying that like his eyes became green when he became older because he like absorbed chaos energy as he got older, which is a very fun interpretation of their like constant retconning of his design. Kind of funny. This music's so intense. Look at Sonic's... Oh god, I did it wrong. Look at Sonic's like silly little face there. He don't know what's going on. No, this game is ripping off... what's it called? Eggman's Mean Bean Machine. Wow, I'm being worse than the AI. That's awesome. Archie Sonic. Yeah, Archie Sonic. Wait, no. I was just about to like mention Fleetway, thinking it's Archie. Isn't it in like Fleetway where he's he's like, his spikes are made of metal or something, something stupid like that, where he was like a brown hedgehog, and then, you know, Eggman did like a, wow, Eggman is doing better than me, and then like he did he like ran on an experiment by Eggman, and that like made him, like infuse him with like metal and made him fast. That's kind of gross to think about Sonic's like spikes being all metally and solid, and he just killed me. That's great. I wasn't quite paying attention, and I'm not quite good at Puyo Punto. Fuck. What are those like bubbles even supposed to be? I never like got that. Alright, let's not suck this time, right? So does that mean Metal Sonic is more accurate to Sonic? I guess in that like story it is. What is Tails doing, by the way? Look at him, he's just like chilling there. He's backseat gaming Sonic. Do it like that. It's also like backstory in the like Fleetway or whatever that Eggman like used to be good. I think that was, no wait, it's probably made up for Fleetway, but it's somewhat based on the old Sonic lore Bible. Eggman was a good guy and Sonic's friend, but like he got fused with a rotten egg because of an experiment that he did, and that turned him evil. And like his name was like King Tobor or something, and you know, King Tobor is Robotnik backwards, so when he became evil he became Robotnik. That's awful and stupid, but I kind of like it. I'm kind of delirious today, you might notice that. It's all the defeat and like bitterness in me, but when I'm kind of pissed like this, I get kind of energetic, which is good for commentary. I'm also glad there's like more people showing up. Nobody was showing up for a Hat in Time. By the way, a Hat in Time is cancelled. I canceled a Hat in Time. No, I'm canceling those streams until like I maybe can get a better thing. I just learned that my graphics card has been discontinued by Nvidia. Isn't that cool? It's literally like it's dead. This graphics card is all. What is up? Why is the AI like incredible now? That's general Western Sonic lore with the brown Sonic and Olvik King Tobor. You take that back? Take what back? That it's stupid? I don't like the like Americanized Sonic lore for that like manual or original pitch Bible. I like those like interpretation where Sonic is more like kind of just bullshit and kind of, I don't know, fairy tale-esque. People like I see people talking about that a lot, like how Sonic is sort of like, I don't know, an ethereal character who doesn't even need like to learn stuff. He's like just kind of a force of nature. I find that interpretation of the character very funny. I have no idea where it comes from though. See, I'm getting angry at my own voice. That's good. That's content. This is how I produce content, guys. I'm gonna go produce a content in the bathroom. They really make a big lore for Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon. You mean like people make up stories for this franchise, or like the story in one of the cartoons is like deep? Because I don't think Sad I Am is very is all that deep. It's just, you know, a little bit more grim and like a little more serious than other Sonic stuff from the time, which is not a lot. There was not a lot of story in Sonic stuff back then. You like both Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and Sad I Am? I think I watched some of Sad Adventures, but like on the Portuguese dub for some unknown reason. I think it was just like on YouTube at some point, and it was very weird, but I never watched much of that cartoon. There was a very like iconic video from an old Brazilian channel that I liked that was, you know, about that cartoon, and it was possibly the first like video from that channel that I saw, and I just got an achievement. Cool. So, you know, that cartoon has that significance to me. I think of him like a Robin Hood-esque character. He's powerful but overconfident. Yeah, he's like he's kind of like, I don't know, he speaks for the trees, you know, like the Lorax, but you know, he speaks for the animals. The original 90s Sonic was all about sort of, you know, ecological the fighting for nature and stuff like that. And like Eggman is cartoonishly a big embodiment of everything that's evil about industrialization. Like, you know, like, look at this. He made a whole like evil studio world just to broadcast his own like face to everyone. You know, he's like a big egomaniac who just wants to force progress onto the world so he can sort of appease his own ego and like, you know, just like fuck with everyone basically. I love this. I love like classic Eggman. He's kind of a big coward and kind of a just an asshole who puts his face in everything, and it's just like a big like doofus. He makes machines that make no sense. He's cool. Sonic's the Unabomber. Underground was terrible. Yeah, it was pretty like poorly animated too. You can really see that was like made in a sweatshop. It has big sweatshop vibes. I used to like rent one episode of Sonic Underground back then because it was, you know, Sonic content and you couldn't like get much, you know, video gamey stuff outside of video games, like, you know, cartoons or movies and stuff like that. It was once a big commodity to have like, you know, stuff like that and crossovers and I guess game toys. Now it's very common. And I like that old, you know, like, oh, back in my time, I didn't have them Sonics to watch on the television. It was less common and also per country. Good job, I was reading chat. Underground lore made no sense. The whole thing with like his brothers and they're both voiced by the same guy, it's so silly. What were they doing? I just remembered the exploding baby, also known as the best like animated scene from all of fiction, and it's good with dancing. This song is awesome, by the way. This is like probably one of the best songs in this game, or I don't know, in the franchise. Maybe that is hyperbolic. Oh look, it's Eggman in a silent cartoon. That's great. Not the baby bomb. It's so good too because like he cries, and that whole scene is such a good embodiment of like action cartoons back then. It's just like you make things a little bit like kind of childishly dramatic, and you make the characters cry, and like the kids love it. They think it's very mature because the characters cry. Never watched Set AM? Me neither. I just, you know, I sort of know of it and stuff. Really not like, really kind of perplexed at what, you know, Sally the Acorn is like, has to offer in comparison to most other characters. I still think it's weird that she's naked. I think they should have like maybe thought that through. It's funny, in the Archie comics they gave her like a jacket, which still doesn't cover, you know, the lower parts. But so it's not weird, but it is weird that other like girl characters aren't designed the same way. You know, it's that's the problem with trying to cover a cartoon character's things. If like there isn't anything to be covered, it's fine. But once you cover it, it means there's something to be covered. Watch it, it's good. Maybe one day I will. You know, I'm like a man child. I watch lots of cartoons. Still watching Teenage Robot and whatnot. It's good, by the way. I'm like almost at the end, which is kind of sad. It's only 3 seasons. I didn't even know it went to 3. I thought it was 2. This is something. I'm taking the lower path. I found no like special stages, by the way, which is good. Whoa. Fire. Hornet? What is that? Probably like a reference. I remember there are like tons of videos on like the references that this game posts, and I don't remember any. You also like Teenage Robot? I understand like its status as a cult show now. It's very fun. Like the old timey aesthetic is fun. The like characters are like fairly fun. The plots that they pull are like crazy and wacky. It's pretty good. I think I left an episode like unfinished. I'm sort of piling up on stuff. I previously was like sort of begging to get more stuff to like use as background noise, like I don't know, streams, because the streamers that I watch are kind of like sort of slow or inexistent. Also, what is this? I love Teenage Robot. A normal amount. That's good. That's a good amount to like something. It's very sad that it's, you know, basically an unfinished show. Even the like creators have like expressed desire to, you know, have continued it and like tell more stories with the characters. There's like lots of recurring plot points that won't ever get resolved. Like, you know, the Silver Shell, or I don't know, Vectus probably doesn't like die in the show. There's the movie was very fun. There's like a mini little movie of it. Like to, I guess, finish the first season or the second season or something, but I watched it out of order because that's how it was in the thing that I was watching. Did you finish watching the Teenage Robot ripoff? Robot Boy? I don't think I want to watch that. I want to like keep my like innocence when I watched it as a kid, like intact. I want to keep it as memories and just like maybe occasionally think about it and reminisce and like maybe draw those characters because they're fun designs. I did notice though, I do remember some plots from Robot Boy, and some of them have been lifted from Teenage Robot, which is not surprising since they lifted a lot more stuff from Teenage Robot, including, or like maybe probably Robot Boy's own design. You know, he's a little robot, like blue robot with big ears, and he like transforms. Good job. I also, you know, have Robot Jones in my sights. I got a Mac emulator, like a virtual machine, to use like a text-to-speech, and I found Robot Jones' voice in it. It's like, it's called like Mac Voice Junior or whatever, which is funny because, you know, he's a little baby, he's a little child robot, so he's Junior. That show really like seems like it misses the point entirely if the character's voice isn't like text-to-speech, because, you know, the whole point is that he's a robot who doesn't quite fit in, so the voice like being all jarring like a text-to-speech fits him. I still like wonder if they would have like continued the plot in like Teenage Robot of the like evil skin suit, because the last thing that skin suit does is like possess a man, and the plot that could have ensued, especially in the 90s, could have been very strange. Vigilante Girl? Maybe I didn't get to that. Is it like the fucking Raven ripoff girl? You know, the like Ninja Teen Titans parody girl? Because I just like finished an episode where she like goes crazy and like torments the two like evil, spoiled rich girls plot. Yeah, it's her. Her plot doesn't get resolved, figures. Robot Boy has the same fever dream status as Sonic Underground. That's I suppose it's comparable. It's not that comparable. Robot Boy isn't like that terrible because it isn't, you know, poorly animated. Probably, I'm not quite sure. I think the action scenes are like still images, which is, you know, the lame way to do that kind of thing. I think Teenage Robot, the action scenes aren't like super well animated, but her gadgets are just like so stupid. I love this stupid cartoon logic of that cartoon, where like, you know, a robot can be super powerful but still die to like being sprayed with water, or like Jenny can just, what is this? Eggman Pirate TV? Whoa, it's Jet Set Radio. Or like, you know, she just like turns her hand into a big bazooka, or she entirely turns herself into like a fire hose or something. It's like it's very impossible sort of hammer space cartoon logic, and it's very good. She just dips. Yeah, probably, you know, after this episode that I just finished. I also saw that Vexus gets a redesign, which is like kind of bad. She looks like a little more generic. I think apparently it's like to reflect how she lost her like status in her planet, because in the movie, like, Jenny liberates her like planet from evil. Like, you know, she basically overthrows Vexus from her own empire, and like the robots are now free, and then now she's like alone. Her stretchy arms and extendo fingers. Yeah, that was a silly one. It's kind of weird. Once I saw someone like be like, you know, talking about Sheldon, being like, why the hell did they like treat him in the show like he was, you know, kind of in the right? And you know, it's like, obviously he's not like ever portrayed to be like fully someone that's like completely trustworthy. It's, you know, it's the joke of the character that he's a complete creep and that like people kind of don't like him. But if you like think about his actions in a sort of, with any sort of rational thought, he is like a very like creepy character, and also kind of like a dick, because, you know, he like basically tricks Jenny with the silver shell and just like fucks up everything all the time. But he's pretty funny. I like how it seems to be like a running joke where he'll just like say something out of left field, and like his friends will be like, "What did you say? What did you just say?" And he's like, nothing. At one point they say like, "Who the hell would like Jenny's mom?" And then he's like, "I don't know, she's pretty charismatic for someone her age." And then they like all look at him and he's like, "Huh?" I like that one. Good sense of humor. Oh god, what is this? There's a notification in my screen. I really should like turn on no notifications when I start these. Oh look, I have this. I've not been thinking about the game that I'm playing for such a while, and I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm so good at the game, at Sonic. Didn't they make this fight easier? Like they like put him lower, so you don't even have to wait for the weather. This is very cute, by the way. The weather like broadcast, very, very cute. Shadow was the OG GILF enjoyer. I mean, it's like something I vaguely remember and have randomly seen people talk about. Huh. The fever dream status thing. I also like occasionally see people like, you know, reminisce Robot Boy, and I feel kind of like bad when I see like people being like, "Oh, it was so good," because I'm like deep down and like, don't go back and watch it. It's not good. Ugh, don't do that. Oh yeah, it's battery zone. Why is it flying battery? This level's weird. Kind of don't like it in the original. I don't remember this one. Isn't this the level with like Eggette? You know, the unofficial Eggman niece, because, you know, his sprite was upside down and people saw it as a little girl. That was a fun little thing. More innocent than most like internet trends. The idea of Eggman having like a bratty little niece is fun. Kind of almost wish they did like something like that. Maybe why didn't they do something like that for Sonic Prime? It's because it's a budget show. That's why they didn't do that. That show was really weird, with like the 5 split Eggmen that are like age stereotypes. There's like a millennial one that's pretentious. There's an old one that's a boomer, I guess. There's a baby one. There's the sort of not middle-aged, but like in his 30s, and he's just like the normal one, kinda. He's like the egotistical one. It's weird. There's also the like edgy teenager. Are you gonna move, boy? No? It's fine. Oh yeah, does this have the... No, this doesn't. I really like the like fake capsule boss in the original Flying Battery. I think that's fun. The fight is kind of like janky, but I think the idea is fun, you know. A fake capsule. By the way, is this game really loud compared to my voice? Because I've been kind of screaming, so I might be actually louder than the game. But it seems a little loud in my ears. Hate the Chaos Council. Yeah, not great. Not great characters. But you know, a budget show. You can expect a lot of it from it. They play a version of the capsule. Your voice dominates the game's audio. I like the way you worded that, but is that like a bad thing? Your voice dominates the game's audio. That's awesome. You should write poetry. I think my controller is also like dying on me a lot. Like the LT is now like being even more sensitive, like, you know, just like drifting basically, and not fun. I already don't have an R2. I already like missing the essentials, the bare essentials. Whoa, there's a mod for the capsule boss. Capsule. Why did I do it like that? That was kind of cool. Let's ball. Fuck it, we ball. We blue sphere. I love that video with the like the balls, the like blue balls on the street, like they're concrete, and like the dude like in the video it like color shifts to like blue, and it's like collect blue spheres. It's a good video. Chaos Council sucks, but Knuckles restart. Shadow's more than just an edgelord. Oh, but Knuckles is like... Wait, there is no Knuckles in that show. It's like, you know, it's like multiple Knuckles that aren't quite Knuckles. But you're right, actually. Shadow isn't like terribly characterized. He's still a little like stinky. He's still like a little too aggro on Sonic, which is, you know, they always do that so they can fight and so it can be a cool action set piece, but, you know, he's like a little too, like, punch heavy, a little too eager to beat up Sonic. And that new Metal Sonic isn't even like a real Metal Sonic. The only thing that I can say of good for that Metal Sonic is that it actually walks, it actually like runs on its feet, which is always been kind of weird to me that Metal Sonic flies when he's supposed to be like, you know, Sonic's match in like speed, but it's not real speed, it's, you know, propeller. But that like Chaos Sonic, not a great character. He's like meant to be annoying, like that Prime Sonic, you know, specifically that version of the character. It's like, you know, he's the reflection of that Sonic's annoying side. But nah. Very like kid show, very baby, like very, yeah, you know. And then they also like reuse the like metal characters for that gigantic final battle that lasts like 5 episodes, and it's really boring. And like Sonic just keeps repeating the same thing like all the time, like 9, you're not evil, stop being silly. And it's just that for a long time, and then it ends very anticlimactically. Wee. You good? Why is there like a cow pattern on this ship? The only good Knuckles is the one that gives me that emerald. Is that a reference? The pirate Knuckles? The one that's like crazed to get like to get the little jewel. That was a weird character arc, quote unquote, question mark. Capsule was the name of the Flying Battery Act 1 boss, if that wasn't clear. It was, you know, it's a capsule. It's an animal capsule. I actually just realized that in the background is the like animal capsule fabrication machine. operation conveyor belt. Oh, what kind of battery is this? Good question. It's I guess there it is. We cracked it. It's this is the place where the animal capsules are made, and the animals are, you know, the Badnik batteries, I guess. Oh yeah, I wanted to say how much I like Badnik names. I do. I love Neutron. I love crab meat. I love There's Grounder, who appeared in the Sonic cartoon. There's Buzz. Oh my God, Buzz Bomber, or is it Buzzkill? Isn't Buzzkill from Banjo, Donkey Kong Country? Maybe I don't remember that many bad nicknames. I do remember the flicky names though. There wasn't that's called Cookie. You guys remember Cookie? I do. Oh, I always found Metal Sonic to be like such a wasted character. He's so cool in the OVA and stuff, and he's kind of cool in Sonic Heroes, but they kind of like missed the point of him a little bit. It's nice that, you know, a robot of Eggman surpassed his own ambition and like basically did his own stuff better than him. But I don't know, Metal Sonic should be like a grim reflection of Sonic. And what is Sonic? A free-loving, like, nature hippie dude who like wants everything and everyone to be free. Metal Sonic is like his dark reflection. He's, you know, literally what Sonic hates: a robot, a machine, a cold like creation made to like fuck up the nature. And they don't use that a lot. They barely use him in Sonic CD, but you know, his race is like cool. Too bad that he dies immediately and isn't even like the final boss. Good marketing, guys. Cookie was iconic. Yeah, didn't they change his name to like Clucky? That's Cookie Erasure. Also, these guys kind of look like Scratch from Sonic cartoon, the goofy one. I don't know if it's, you know, him specifically. I think the bad nickname is different. God damn it! Talk your shit. Let the blue spheres hang. That's good. Such peaceful music for like ball blistering gameplay, blue ball blistering gameplay. Man, I didn't know. Apparently I can talk about Sonic a lot. I didn't know that. I did know that. But man, is this going good? Man, my eyes really hate me for playing blue spheres. I think I shouldn't do this anymore. Just 36 more to go, Sonic. You're gonna be fine. You make it through. Yep. I haven't done one single one. Those guys are actually not Scratch. I figured it's just, you know, probably vaguely inspired, but you know, they did a silly different name. They look a little different. But Sonic 2 did exist by then, didn't? I think it did. You know, when the like Adventures of Sonic was made. Oh look, the scrapped robots. That Scrapnik Island saga on IDW seems quite cool. They like brought back the Mecha Sonic Mach 3, which is cool. You know, it's the Sonic 3 version of Mecha Sonic, or whatever convoluted naming scheme they gave that thing. And he's like all broken, and he doesn't like, he's good now, but he's also still bad. I don't know. I didn't read it. Oh look, it's what's his name? Hoppo, like Hoppy Rabbit enemy. He's in this game, but has like a splatty ink one. Apparently, he was an enemy from Sonic 1. I didn't know that Sonic 2's beta stuff was so fascinating. I didn't know that it was like a time travel game set in like the same zone as Sonic 1. And like, what is it, like Hilltop is Emerald Hill, which is also Green Hill in the past or whatever. And like, what is it, Chemical Plant is like the bad future, it's like a bad future where Eggman is like ruling everything already. That's crazy. You guys talking about Ninjago? I know nothing of Ninjago. I missed that craze. I do know that it aired on like Disney XD. There was like a Ninjago show, but I never got into it. I never got much into Lego overall. Like even Bionicle, I had like some Bionicle like McDonald's toys or whatever, but never like got into those. I did like building like, you know, toys that you build. Those are fun. But I was a very careless kid. I could barely like take care of my toys. I just like let them all around, let them hang, and they broke a lot. And they were also cheap bootlegs because per country. You gonna come back? Hilltop Zone, my beloved. I love that dopey like hillbilly music that it has. Big fan. Urban Yeti? What is that? Oh look, it's Eggette, the classic character. Alright, it's this. Odd design, by the way. It's a spider. It's not very flying ship themed, I guess. Thanks. This song rules, by the way. I already said that before. I think it's the same one, isn't it? It's like, what is it called? What is the name of the song? Because I'm thinking of the like, I think the hard-boiled heavy theme, whatever it's called. I think it's called hard-boiled heavies. I barely remember the extra stuff for this game. I do like the hard-boiled eggies, the hard-boiled eggies, the hard-boiled heavies or whatever. They're like basically just what's his name? The basic dude. The man, how did I forget the name of that enemy? Eggpon? No, Eggpon is the one from Sonic Heroes. It's like the little dudes with jetpacks. They have some name, I'm certain, but they're like, you know, a sort of egg robo. Yes, they're like souped up egg robos from the like power of the Phantom Ruby, which is a very weird like MacGuffin also because the powers are not very well defined. But they're fun designs. I like the ninja one. There's like one in a big motorcycle. That's a motobug. That's fun. And then there's like the big one, the like King Heavy, which is like a traitor to Eggman, which, you know, Eggman really like should maybe like program his machines to not do that. Ow. Didn't that guy... Ow. It's a bad GBA game, huh? You know what bad GBA game I kind of wanted to play? The Foster's Home GBA game. I heard about that from like a streamer. He said that it was like the worst game he ever played when he was a kid. And I looked it up and the music is so like, it made me laugh out loud. Just how compressed and terrible it was. It was like, you know, the Foster's Home theme. It was silly. He's dead. I wish Mania had a proper story like Sonic 3. Right, Sonic 3 actually has a very comprehensible and nice, concise little plot to it. This one is very like... The Phantom Ruby is a massive asshole, and it's like very just disjointed. Like you go from one level to like the future and with no explanation. It's cool. Oh, the press guy. Hold on, I gotta drink water. This level's theming is cool. I like how these original levels especially emphasize Eggman's ego. Studiopolis is a studio he made for like himself to make little like movies and broadcast himself to whoever is around. And this is a fucking propaganda factory. He's making like newspaper that advertises himself. That is awesome. And it's also like a beautiful Japanese garden. Very good theming. I'm impressed. I liked this so much. I guess I was just very terrible at this back then that I didn't even like think about the good aspects. Although my tune may change when I play Titanic Monarch, because I remember that was hell. Look at that, that's newspaper. I certainly didn't understand what this level was at first. You know, Press Garden is a weird name. I wouldn't like think of, you know, newspaper press because, you know, language barrier. But once I understood what it became a lot cooler. Is this a secret? No. I love like Sonic's sort of fake 3D in these classic games. It always looks a little like stupid and wrong. Look at the speed that the newspaper is being made. Can I like read it? Nah, it's too blurry. Look, it's like that Sonic face looks all wrong. Oh look, it's him. It's Inky, Inky Rabbit thing. Cute. The only other sentient egg robo was the one. Oh yeah, right. There's in Knuckles, no Knuckles mode in Sonic 3. Like the thing that torments him is an egg robo that Eggman sent, because you know Eggman can't be seen being evil by Knuckles because Knuckles thinks that you know he's injustice by Sonic. It's like the whole rules that he's doing to trick Knuckles into fighting Sonic. That's fun. He also, you know, fights Mecha Sonic Mark 3, has his Mark 3 has his like final boss or something, and that one can use the power of the Master Emerald, which is kind of badass. Oh yeah, that keeps smashing. That's fun. Jesus. I wonder what engine this game is. It isn't like, I think it's a custom engine. Collect blue spheres, get blue spheres. Imagine you die and then like the song starts up and the words "get blue spheres" appears in your vision. I just described hell actually. I did it wrong. Oops. Oh look! Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't remove the red one. I did do it wrong. The delay like to when you actually turn from when you press turn is so evil. They could have fixed this in this Mania version, but they didn't. They didn't from Sonic 3, and I think in Sonic 3 this was even worse to control and play and look at and live. Life was just worse in general. Ah! Jump scared. Honestly, would Mania be better if it was just a straight up best of with no original zones? Nah, I think the original zones like add you know charm to it. Like Mirage Saloon was the first thing that I saw for this game, and it was so cool. And it's like also kind of a best of because it's reusing the like desert zone that was unused for Sonic 2 or whatever. I think it was Sonic 2. You know. Oh, this. My good old friend. What is your stance? You would, you know, you like it better with original content or without it? I still don't understand the logic to this. The UFO seems like it cheats, you know? And the turning is just abysmal. I guess I'm just not used to like weird delayed controls like this because I never played such games in my time. Oh yeah, there's also the holes. The holes don't make it easier. I didn't get the shortcut. Why are special stages always involve balls? Why that is? It's always blue balls. Well, Sonic is blue, I guess. The Knuckles campaign is after the Sonic one? Huh, I didn't know that. So he already knows, but like Eggman is like basically retired? No wait, is it really? But how does the Death Egg fall twice? Or does it just straight up not fall? Where's the UFO? I'm never gonna catch it. It's like too far. You've gone too far. Yeah, look, I think like you're not supposed to drift too much. You're meant to like jump through corners or something. This is me trying my best, by the way. I genuinely don't understand this stupid minigame. At least I still have some ring. I also just don't think Super Sonic is like a cool reward at all. Like, you know, you get to cheat the game. It's fun, but eh. It's like you get really fast. Super Sonic used to be like the coolest thing when I was a kid. I would specifically like play the classic games like using the bug mode just to see Super Sonic. Like just to see him, you know, get the opportunity to look at his general direction. But now, meh. Come here, There's no death egg in Knuckles campaign. Like in the background, it's just gone? Huh. And that's why it ends at Sky Sanctuary. I didn't know that. I never played that. Should have been original zones with a few throwbacks, preferably to lesser known games like Game Gear titles and Chaotix. That would have been fun. An entirely original game would also be even more funner. What is that? Another like ink press? You good? You alright? Okay, we're going this way. So be it. No ring for me. This is the level with the ninja, isn't it? That's a weird boss fight, but it's kind of... Sonic boss fights are never like very sort of... They're very short and like kind of repetitive, but they also sometimes just don't make a lot of sense. Or like they straight up don't work with Sonic's physics because it's like dodge patterns and Sonic is like again clunky like a metal thing. Genuinely the first time that I hear about this like Knuckles campaign shenanigans. Never played the Knuckle. It's more because, you know, I don't usually like go for Sonic 3. And when I watch people play Sonic 3, they don't like do Knuckles mode. They just like play the game once. This game should have lock-on technology. Like lock-on cartridge technology. That would be cool. I don't know what it would unlock, but it would be cool. Look, I like the shield interactions that sometimes show up. Sometimes. Sonky. That was going... that crushed Tails. Oops. Wreak havoc at the propaganda factory. I just got an achievement. And it's a rare one, so it means I'm a gamer. I'm actually, you know, the best player, the best Sonic player in the world. I don't know if you guys knew that. Sonic? You, no? That doesn't exist, actually. It is an... oh, there it is. I was gonna say it's a Phantom Ruby illusion. I should stream while I'm delirious and like disillusioned like this more often, because I kind of don't care. Don't care about the consequences of my actions. When will you learn that your actions have consequences? If I were to be selfish, I would say like to make a Sonic Advance 4 or a Rush 3. And no one mentions Colors DS. I heard that that's like, you know, Rush 3 kind of like, or Rush, yeah, Rush 3 I guess. There's Rush Adventure, has, you know, Sonic Rush 2. Sonic Rush Adventure seems to have a pretty cool soundtrack, even though it's not like Hideki Naganuma, which, you know, the first one is, which is makes it very iconic. I heard people say that like they don't think Hideki actually fits Sonic all that much. And I would disagree. That's like peak Sonic attitude. That's like that's what Sonic should be. That's what Sonic should be. Oops. Just remember, didn't they just like release a Sonic Fall Guys game? Is that like failing already? Is it like a failure, a terrible failure yet? Oh, those are not real. There's no Blaze, so I refuse. People don't like Hideki Naganuma. No, people love Hideki Naganuma. It was like I think a minor sort of opinion that I heard. You have to always think about, you know, opinions and how sort of one repeating of an opinion doesn't make it like universal, you know. That's why you know, opinions should be like treated sort of lightly. Yeah. This machine is very strange. Looks like a little frog. I like how it's, you know, it's specifically a wood chipper, so that it will like cut up the trees and like paper, so that they can continue producing more propaganda. It's so excessive, you know. It's such a 90s like excessive, evil, like, you know, fuck up the nature attitude. Oh yeah, I gotta make him break. Oh, those break him? I didn't know that. I thought, you know, I guess the pale ones don't break him. I like how much like music nowadays, you know, in certain like styles of community are very Hideki Naganuma style. Because that style is very cool. Like I always think classy Jiro, you know, when I think about fan-ish Hideki Naganuma stuff. There's also I don't know, Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. Wait, most of the original tracks in Bomb Rush are actually Hideki Naganuma. The 3 new tracks that he made, the rest is like mostly licensed music, which is crazy. Oh look, this level is like beautiful. It's less about the propaganda factory. Oh look, this silly ass sprite. It's less about, you know, the propaganda and more about the garden, which is interesting, I guess. Bubble shield. Wow, I was expecting the cute little bomb from the original, but it's like, it's aggressive now. Oh my god. Sonic almost became ground meat. I was expecting a wow and I got a brown. Cool enemy. Very effective design, Eggman. I like it. With the silly angelic music. Good. Are these not like the breakable spikes? The only opinion that matters is mine, because I'm the main character. That's right. You chat member listening to me right now, your opinion is de facto truth, because you are the main character. I personally hate opinions. These badniks look very particularly like Sonic CD-esque. I feel like I guess it kind of answers itself, because, you know, Christian Whitehead. But I was gonna say, I feel like the creators of this really liked Sonic CD, because there's a lot of CD-esque aspects to this. Thankfully, not so much the level design, which is good. What is that arrow? I'm gonna try to go for that, and I might fall. This like little low poly aesthetic is actually very cute. You don't really get a good look at Sonic from the front, but his little model looks very adorable, and I like it. Awesome. Drew from like a side character, maybe a cool side quest. It's such like nerd, it's such a nerd thing to do, but I like describing things in real life as like sort of video gamey stuff. Like, oh, I'm doing a side quest right now, or like, man, this character arc is crazy for me right now. It is one of my guilty pleasures. Oh. Wow, just standing near the ice already. Wow, it makes you immune to those. That's fun. What? Specifically, Sonic's his little pushing sprite looks very like Sonic 1-ish. But overall, he looks more like Sonic 2-esque. Oh. I wonder, are any of his animations like even like remotely resembling Sonic 3 Sonic? Like, is there any sort of this? I just like, in the same vein of saying that there's lots of like CD influence in this, there isn't a lot of I don't feel a lot of Sonic 3 in this game at all. Like, the start teases you with what is it, Angel Island, and then it like pulls it, like takes it away from you. And in the Mania Plus, they tease it even further by letting you play like a little bit of the level, kind of how it was in the original, and then you just like get pulled to Green Hill Zone Hell again. Very sad. Oh, it's him. Oh yeah, this silly song. All right, so you gotta like do this. There it is. He malfunctions. This little like bouncy move that he's doing is reminding me of Somna Buster, which I want to play really bad. I think that's no, that didn't get a release date, but I really wish I could play. Oh look, it's this like Sonic 2 star enemy. I really wanted to play that for the indie game segment last time, but it doesn't record because it's in Construct 3 and OBS doesn't know what that is. Oh no. Yep, not good. I was about to say though, I really like that. I really liked realizing that the E series in Sonic Adventure 1, they're based on the egg robos. I never thought about that consciously at all before. But there's like concept art for the E series, and they like used to look a lot more like silly and rotund like the egg robos. Some of them were like more square also, but even the final design still like retains some like egg robo characteristics, you know, like Gamma and Beta and stuff. They look a little more like frog-like to me, which is interesting because, you know, they're made to capture Froggy, which is a frog. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but it's an interesting like conscious design choice. I think the like idea for Gamma, you know, Gamma's campaign was that like the developers were like, oh, you never played as an Eggman robot before, so you know, let's do that. That's cool and original. That game is very ambitious, but it slightly crumbles under its own ambition sometimes. Do it for me, Tails. Go, do it. Do it for me. I'm not touching that capsule. You do it. Go do it. Go. There we go. Was it so hard? The thickness inside of the level is very Sonic 3. Eggman is actually very good at iteration. Surprisingly, it doesn't have ice physics. Sonic 3 has it, right? Oh look, we're going back to the past. For a level that doesn't quite suck ass. This is actually a pretty cool level. In Sonic CD, this level is like chaos. It's like, it's designed like insanity, but here it's more cohesive. Why is the music lo-fi though? I don't remember that. Guess it's just for the past. For the shitty games that suck ass. I can't say to the past without, you know, thinking of the rest of the thing. It is impossible. Oh look, Marble Garden, I think, reference from Sonic 3. This silly little thing from the original Sonic CD. Crazy. Oh boy. Yeah, think of this, but like for the entire level. That's the Sonic CD version, kinda, I think. Again, not much of a Sonic CD player. The first time that I ever played CD, it was like on a browser, on like a browser emulator, and it was like incredibly laggy. It ran at 1 frame per minute. It was a very slow down, and it had no sound, and it was weird. Oh look, this little thing, weird, like almost imperceptible enemy. Oh yeah, look, the capsule turns into flowers, just like it did in Sonic CD. Because the robots didn't turn into little animals, they turned into flowers. Oh, that was a good trick. I forgot. Hello, Flytrap, that's here for reasons. I love say one, but I also have to space out my Sonic playthrough and Tails playthrough, since the like start of both are basically identical. Yeah, Tails is like kind of one of the maybe the lessest of all the campaigns. Actually kind of like Amy, even, you know, Amy is kind of the one that people really hate, besides, you know, Big, who's kind of a meme. But I kind of like Amy's like survival horror approach to life, and even though she's slow, her little like hammer like somersault is fun to do, which is, you know, to the point that she feels like fun enough to play as. If she was maybe a little bit faster, like had more, you know, acceleration, she would be like a little bit more fun. But her like levels would probably be like even shorter, and her campaign is already like minuscule. Ow. Isn't this like halfway through the game? After this, there's only what? I think it's I think it's Hydrocity, right? Which is weird. You're going like from Little Planet to back to Angel Island for seemingly no reason. Again, no story, no story to speak of here. Eesh. You know, I really like the theory that I think it was maybe disconfirmed or like said to be bullshit, but that the Bio Lizard in Sonic Adventure 2 is based on the murals that depict perfect chaos, which is annoying. Interruption. The Bio Lizard is like based on Perfect Chaos, which is like a gigantic snake creature, and you know, Gerald like thought that was the ultimate life form, so he thought, oh, big lizard, that's the design that I'm going for. And then he was like, wrong. And so he turned to the mural in Sonic 3 that depicts Super Sonic fighting Eggman, you know, the robot Eggman. And like based on, you know, the quills of Super Sonic and all that, he thought, oh, Little Hedgehog is now the ultimate life form, you know, project idea. And then he got his adoptive like demon alien dad, and so Shadow was born. I was actually kind of like amazed. I think the Black Arms thing was actually planned for Sonic Adventure 2. There's like some files that, you know, mentioned black aliens, which is weird to me because I felt like that was very tacked on Shadow, you know, that he's like actually half evil alien. That's crazy, but apparently it was real and you know, planned, which I guess it makes sense, you know, why the original idea for the Eclipse canon, it was to kill the Black Arms once they got back to make, you know, to take Gerald's half of the deal on making Shadow, you know, like take over Earth or whatever. And so, you know, he made the Eclipse cannon to destroy the asteroid or whatever, the Black Comet. But then once like he became insane, he thought, oh, okay, I'm destroying Earth with this, it's fine. And that was it. Kind of interesting story now. Shadow the Hedgehog could have been a good game. It could have. Like, even you know, despite the like incredibly edgy story, like edgy writing for that game, which is kind of entertaining actually. But you know, not like fully genuinely, to me at least. There's sort of like freedom to how just dumb that game is, and just how like angsty and like, hell yeah, heavy metal, Shadow is evil, damn, 4th Chaos Emerald. You know, there's kind of a cool freedom to that kind of dumbassery. I kind of like it. But the problem is that the game is not fun. It's like a bunch of fetch quests, and it controls kind of poorly. And yeah, most of my problems are actually with the gameplay. Not quite so much of the guns and stuff. Oh yeah, the good one. Hell yeah. I love by the way, I love Mania's, Sonic CD's like dynamic future and past music. They like bring some really good, they like convey the vibes of the levels really well. Like, you know, a level will be a bad future and it's like all like a really like drab and like kind of ominous mechanical song, as opposed to the original's like fun and nature-y, carefree version. Like, I don't know, what's the name of the like Collision Chaos? The like entertainment zone becomes like so just dead and lifeless. It's very good. Possibly one of the best like Sonic aesthetics, at least, even if it's not like one of the best games. You know, one of the best playing games. Well, I'm a firm believer that Sonic Adventures, SA2's Treasure Hunt are better than the first SA. God damn it! Than Sonic Adventure 1's I wouldn't say so. It's cool that, you know, they're original levels, they're not like recycled, but they kind of take too long, and like, you know, there's the whole radar thing. Everyone like knows this take. You know, the radar is a little like scuffed and the hints don't work quite well. But the first games like treasure hunts like take a little second, you know. It's very snappy, and Knuckles feels a lot faster in SA1 than he feels in 2, which, you know, it's a speed game. That's a good thing. Arabian Night in Wireland Forest most out of place level. Yeah, it's like horror. It's the horror level, and then like you start out in like, you know, a spooky city. There's literally hell, like a cave in hell, a spooky hotel, and then you have Arabia. Oh no, guys, it's Arabia. Terrifying. Yeah, it's weird. It's, you know, it's kind of like, it's, you know, a place taking place during night, and there's, you know, mystical elements like the carpet and all that, but it's kind of silly that it's in the horror zone, the bone zone. It was never the night, as far as I'm aware. The shadow mirror thing, I don't remember. I think someone like claimed it was bullshit, but, you know, you don't just believe anything on the internet. Why would anyone lie on the internet? What would they gain from this? What is this? This is crazy. This is like actual Sonic CD, like crackhead design. Tails just died somewhere out there. Oh no, it's him. It's him. It makes more sense than just let's just randomly make a death laser. Yeah, you know, the Eclipse Cannon had to have existed before Gerald's like funding got like pulled. So, you know, he had to have made it for a reason, and that reason is given in Shadow. It's him. Oh my god. I love that there's a Twitter account that just like voices Metal Sonic like media, like pictures and like videos with a text-to-speech voice, and it actually improves his like depth in the OVA by a lot, because his voice acting in the OVA is like kind of bad. It doesn't sound like a robot, it just sounds like a nerd, like a nerdy dude. But with a text-to-speech, it sounds like so, you know, lifeless in a moment where, you know, a living creature should be distressed, you know, burning in lava. So like him just saying, like in a monotone, like, I don't know, Microsoft Sam voice, like, there is only one Sonic, and then he dies. It's cool, it's impactful. It was already like an impactful scene, you know, but it's betterer. Come here, little loser. Oh, that was not good. They made like so you don't actually have to throw the little ball robot. You can just, you know, break it and it will shoot little projectiles. Sometimes. Ow. Those little like robots are from Sonic Game Gear, aren't they? Good aim. Go. No? Oh, there it is. Look, there's like broken metal Sonics in the background. That's cool. Kind of spooky. Look, we ballin'. Never mind. This is a very like multi-phased boss fight. Alright, we beat him by exhaustion. Sonic CD's design was bad, so they had to make two soundtracks to make up for it. Yeah, basically. Oh, you mean they like America soundtrack? That soundtrack I think is because like the American side of you know, localizing the game thought that like Americans wouldn't like the crazy like funky soundtrack of the original, so they made like some boring ass tracks to make up for it, and they sound kind of weird and atmospheric, which does not fit that game's vibe all that much, and I don't like the American soundtrack. Am I gonna have to redo all of this if I die? I guess we'll find out. Also, this is a reference to like Mecha Sonic, Metal Sonic, whatever he's called in Chaotix, when he like becomes a kaiju and it's awesome and he's like red. But here he isn't red, which is less cool. God damn it. The radar is bullshit, but I think the larger stages, but I enjoy the larger stages. They are a bit more creative. With Rouge, the like space levels suck so much, and with Knuckles also, they're like way too spaced out. I get it, and it's just like it's kind of wacky. Oh, all right, I'm going back from this. That's good. Hello. It's crazy that Metal Sonic's team is like basically the team of a level as opposed to his own. Like it's Stardust Speedway Bad Future is not like the team only of his fight. It's the team of the Bad Future. I'm losing my voice extra today. Oh look, that little thing took away the Phantom Ruby. I'm pretty sure the like Kaiju Metal Sonic was not in this originally, right? It was like a big spike wall, and he was just like following you. It was kind of lame. How unfortunate. Oh well, how fortunate that they changed it. Oh look, it's the Titanic Monarch or whatever the big robot is called. You don't even fight that robot. You just like see it in the background. Feels like, smells like scrapped content. Also, hello Hydrocity / Hydro City. Here's the token water level. Not a big fan of the water physics in these games. Wasn't there like a donkey Easter egg in this game that they removed? Wonder why they removed it. Did Donkey like do something bad at the time? I know nothing of that guy besides that he's a little bit of a controversial figure, I guess. And he's like, he does silly reviews, but whenever he like has a take that's serious, people usually don't like it. I got bubbled. Yes, it was removed. I got like killed by the classic bit. Who? I'm talking about Donkey, the video game Donkey, I guess. That's his name. Again, I don't know like some famous figures around. I love the Genesis, like when this Genesis-ish sound chip is used and it's used well, it's good. Ooh. Sometimes it can sound a little like bad, like the point in case, what's it called? Sonic like Spin Ball or whatever, that like really terrible song in it. It's kind of funny how ear piercing it is. Look at us dancing. What are these balls like here, right here? What is Hydrocity? What the hell is the purpose of this place? Do like people live here? People like try to claim that it's a city, you know, to sort of back up the name, I guess, Hydro City, that it's, you know, an ancient city or something. But it's like weird waterways. Why does Angel Island have this? Who built it? Kind of forgot that Sonic Frontiers like tried giving Chaos Master Emerald and Chaos Emerald and Angel Island lore, barely, and it's weird. It's very weird and feels like, you know, very last minute additions to this franchise that's very ongoing. But you know, I appreciate what Frontiers wanted to do, but I don't like that story all that much, frankly. It's like, it has the campiness and like corniness of SA2 kinda, but it feels a little bit like less passable because, you know, SA2 is a Dreamcast game. Dreamcast games are known for being so clunky and just like poor voice acting, you know, because they were sort of amateur, you know, amateur voice acting. Back then, video games barely had you know, voices and cinematic stuff, so they are figuring it out. I understand why people don't like this level now. This is like a lot of more weighty stuff, like Labyrinth Zone. Who out here likes Labyrinth Zone? Is there even a single person in the world that likes it? Hop off Sonic Spinball options, yeah. remind me to play that song at the end, alright? Unironically love spin ball options. I like that, I hate it. And sometimes I can enjoy some music that's like dog shit. That's just like horrible noise. Just like terrible, like just awful on the ears. I can enjoy that. Is Donkey that weird Uncle Al ripoff? I don't know. Who's weird Uncle Al? Josefina? Who's that? I know Weird Al. Who's Uncle? Did I read that right? I can't look. I'm blue sphering right now. Who up sphering they blue? I missed one. This is a very eventful blue sphere. No spoilers. You haven't played Frontiers yet? I like just watched it and nah. It's not like I think a big part of why SA2's story is so beloved, it's just how like wacky it is. And I feel like Frontiers isn't quite wacky enough. Like I mean the moment to moment like events and cutscenes. Like SA2 just insane shit was happening at every like corner moment. Like one moment Sonic was like in prison and like in the cell of Gerald Robotnik, where there's like madmen scribblings on the walls. And then the other he's like in space and they're like, and he's like dying, and Eggman is pointing a gun at Amy Rose. I don't know why I felt the need to add her second name. This is one of the like easier ones, I guess. I remember distinctly like there being some harder and easier blue balls. I don't think I have all of them, so is this like a doomed effort? Yeah, it is. Huh. Uncle Lau is a YouTuber who does impressions of cartoon characters and skits. Ah. I like Labyrinth music. Sonic 1 soundtrack is classic. The game is the problem. That's a sentiment for lots of Sonic stuff. The game is the problem. Yeah, the soundtrack is good. The game is the problem. Except Sonic Brotherhood of Echidna or whatever. That one, the game is like not the problem. The music is. SA2 had great acting. It was a terrible sound mixing. The voice acting, like, they were trying. I actually learned that like Lenny Manila was the voice director for like the Sonic Dreamcast games, and she also, you know, famously voiced Rouge the Bat, which is a very iconic voice for her. She also voiced Eriko in Ill Bleed, which I love. Can I get out of this? Nope. This is absolutely thrilling. This is still like level Act 1. Crazy. And yeah, look, it is original. It's not you know, it's not old Hydrocity. Whoa, look, it's Eggman. Oh, I remember the boss here is actually kind of cool. It's different. To answer the question, I have no idea if Donkey is like an impressions channel. I don't think it is. I think it's like funny video reviews. Look, it's Eggman taking a little swim. Wow, he's like planting C4 on the floor. Oh, we're not done? Cool. This is a Marble Garden moment. I heard like once a pretty good point that like Sonic 3, the like earlier like Sonic 3 area, like Sonic 3 zones are like a lot more sort of snappy and like speed based, and the N Knuckles sections are like more sort of methodical and like the weighty kind of design that Sonic games, you know, sometimes had. I didn't know you could like drop bombs down on him. That's crazy. I thought you like had to just pull him up. It's a weird boss. It's like it's a pretty funny like role reversal where, you know, I think there was like an Eggman boss in Sonic 3, maybe in Hydrocity, that like did this bomb duel from above while you're in the water, and now you're bombing him in the water from above. It's fun. It's not like very thrilling, but it's a fun little distraction. For an Act 1 boss, it's pretty good. Usually they're like, you know, just machines. Yay. Smooth sailing. How many levels after this? I could finish this today. Oh. Right, the grabby hand that like manhandles you into going fast. Very good. Huh, this has no Carnival Night, huh? I just remembered the funny barrel. Look at these cool graphics. It's blast processing. 5 more? I can do it. I don't need to eat. I can be sustained on Sonic. On his flesh, I mean. You guys think Hedgehog tastes good? No, it doesn't. They covered themselves in shit. That's a real thing, by the way. That's not just like a scientifically accurate Sonic. The hedgehogs do that. they just do that. Although I think the like actual reason, you know, that video says like people don't know why. People do know why. Think about a hedgehog. What is the one thing that you know about a hedgehog? It has spikes. What would a spike covered in poop do? That's right, infect you. So, you know, it's like creating all natural venom for its enemies that try to chomp on its spikes. It's literally like chemical warfare, chemical plant warfare. Actually, quite smart. Sometimes nature is very smart and very gross. Hedgehog tastes good. You shouldn't know that. No. Don't tell me that. Don't like people in what is it? Peru eat guinea pigs? Which sounds... I don't think eating a little rat thing is gonna be 1, sustaining, 2, wouldn't feel right. It's also crazy to me that like capybaras are like rodents or something. Because it's like, it's really big for a rodent. It's probably like the biggest rodent, isn't it? It's weird. It's like a gigantic hamster with a big head. And it's also like chill. It's a really chill animal. God damn it. Can I stop on him like front facing? Kinda. Just barely. They just mirrored his sprites. That's lazy. I'm getting kind of sleepy, guys. I woke up at like 5 a.m. today. Last 2 days I woke up at 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. and today I woke up 5 a.m. You might see a problem in my sleep schedule. All right, this thing. Both fights are very gimmicky. Legal. Hello, welcome to chat. Live, Sonic. You have to live. Alright, got one in there. Oh my god. That should have impaled him. Ring? Give ring. Ring to the ding ding ding. I'm Sonic Electronic and I'm gonna be the king. That is unironically like a catchy song. I kinda like it. It's like from some weird European Sonic music album, like promotional album or something. And there's the song Sonic Electronic, and it's kind of not great, but it's also very catchy. So, you know, sometimes catchiness is all that matters. Pretty sure I've like heard Sonic Electronic on Sonic Odd Show. which was like an internet, I guess, collab, like little Sonic sprite animations, like joke, comedy sprite animations, which you might imagine since it's, you know, like, I guess, early 2000s or something. The humor is very dated. It's very like old internet gamer humor, but you know, you always look back on those things fondly, like, I don't know, Sonic shorts. I like the remix of You Can Do Anything in that album. I don't think I heard like full album. I think I heard like one other song in it like recently. Like I heard a mention of a different like song that sounded similar to it. So I went to look it up, and it both were from the same like Sonic the Hedgehog like soundtrack album. I don't remember like who made it. It was like some European thing, I think. It was like EDM, I think. I always say I think so I can like cover myself in case I'm wrong, which is often. Eggman, you just okay. I was gonna say, what is your plan? The plan was drawing me. Actually, quite smart. Isn't it actually like silly that Sonic isn't able to swim or like deal well with water? Because hedgehogs love water. They can turn into little boats by like going into their going water back first. It's adorable. They're cute little rodents, but they also apparently bite. They're kind of angry little fuckers. It's they're cute. They're cute animals. I'm glad that, you know, Sonic kind of gave relevance to a weird animal. This series like loves using, oh look, it's this. Nice. This series loves using like weirder animals. Like, you know, I guess a lesser series would just like, you know, use a dog or a cat as a main mascot. But these guys decided a hedgehog, yes. And you know, there's a armadillo, you know, Ray. Your friend is a fox. I guess that's, you know, a common-ish animal. You know, it's not like common. You don't find one every day, but you know, it's not that exotic. I would say. An echidna is extremely exotic. Like, what the hell is an echidna? Also, this is a Sky Chase. I really like the music in Sky Chase in Sonic 2. And then like immediately after the like Egg Fortress or whatever it's called music. It sounds like very like sort of, I don't know, militaristic. The Egg Fortress thing. I don't know if it's maybe it's Flying Fortress or Air Fortress. Something like that. Jesus. The water is making me burpy. And hiccupy. Wow, there it is. These like whatever they are, these like, I don't know, jackals or whatever these enemies are, they look very silly because they're like very clearly just like asset swaps. Oh, I died. They're very clearly like just asset swaps of the turtles from Sky Chase. I guess I shouldn't be drop dashing much. Imagine if other hedgehogs bullied Sonic for his lack of swimming skill. It's weird. You never like really. I guess there it is again, that thing where like Sonic's kind of just a phenomenon of nature. They never like really poke at Sonic's insecurities much. I guess sometimes they do, like in I guess Unleash. They briefly touch on him being kind of, you know, upset at being like a monster and like not being recognized. But you know, he's never like a very introspective guy. He's very sort of in his like best iterations. He's cool and caring, but he's also like too cool to care too much about stuff. Like I always think about how he just like goes to sleep in the end of Sonic Adventure 1. Until, you know, like he's warned that Chaos is still like on the loose, and like when he wakes up from his horrible like death nightmare with Tikal, he's like, "Ooh, I was on a snooze cruise," and like Tails looks extremely traumatized at him. It's awesome. I love that shot. I was on a snooze cruise, I guess. Ryan Drummond is such a good Sonic. I wish they would like bring him back for a little bit. Like, I don't know. A tiny roll, maybe? I don't know, a tiny roll of Sonic? No, I don't know, a shard? Whatever. I just want to hear him like speak as Sonic once again. I think he still like is up for it too. He still like likes the role. Am I gonna die? Oh look, the train. How silly. Isn't this in encore mode like entirely on the train? I need some ring. Give ring. Oh no, I can't get on it. Cool. This man cannot swim, laugh at him. Yeah, it's like Tails and he's like bullies. I like how they sort of, you know, gave a canon look to the bullies recently. To like, you know, the people that made fun of Tails for his extra tail. They just look like normal foxes, that is. It's kind of interesting seeing just like, you know, normal other people in Sonic games that don't look like main characters. I think they're like different like little animals designed in Forces don't look very good. Neither do the ones in Prime. They still don't look quite right. Again, I think they look like two sort of... I think they don't look rubber hose enough, maybe. Like they don't look... Well, I guess currently the Sonic characters aren't quite that expressive anyway. Am I going backwards? But you know, those little like side characters, they look especially sort of bland and like unimportant looking. Yeah, I'm going backwards. Let me make a U-turn. Yeah, echidnas have like 3 dicks or 3 dick heads for reasons, again, nature works in mysterious ways. And they're also like the only other mammal to lay eggs. Oops. X and the Boom cartoon bullying him for his fear of water. Huh. Right, in Sonic X, like, the reason that he like becomes friends with the little rich boy is that he saves him from drowning, which is odd. I guess as you know, a pool is kind of slippery, but that's a silly plot point. Thankfully, I made a checkpoint for myself with that, I guess. And Sonic Boom is like, you know, it like actually pokes fun at their own franchise, so you know, obviously they would like do a little joke, I guess, about Sonic not swimming. Gun. Oh, okay. No more train. Hello, heavy magician. It's like a Ray in Usuri Yatsura. Gun. That is a good show. You should watch that show. Anime, I guess. It's a show. Oh yeah, this thing. This sucks. Sucks great. It's like it doesn't make sense. You know, looking at the perspective doesn't make a lot of sense. I like how classic Sonic is always like looking a little pissed off at everything, because you know his very 90s attitude. Classic Sonic in the like when he appears in 3D, like in Generations and Forces, I guess, he's always like such a little like goober. He looks very like happy all the time, and that he was never like that. It's like fake 3D. It's blast processing. Oh, okay, that works. Whoa. Oh, it's him. Why is the heavy magician is like extra sort of... Oh look, it's Bean. It's Bean the Dynamite. Classic character from Sonic the Fighters. Cactus still has time to come see the stream before Polar appears. Or what's his name? Bark the Polar Bear or whatever. Oh yeah, this song. This is specifically the version of the song that I first heard. Well, you know, the first thing I've ever saw of this game. Heard, I guess. Heard and saw. Oh look, it's Fang. But he's not real. They brought him back for Superstars. And he's not playable. He's just a villain, and his boss fight is like bad. I guess all of Superstars boss battles are bad. It's not, you know, unique Oh, look, a little ice cream bar. How whimsical. It's such a... Oh, are you? Okay, your eyes follow. It follows. It's such like a thing, such a trope to in like kid-friendly media, like cowboy saloons have some sort of like child-friendly version of you know what they serve in a bar, like you know ice cream or juice in Shovel Knight. It's always you know something silly, so alcoholic drinks don't come up. Okay, I guess you have to follow the path that the UFO is making. Probably. Oh. Course out. Fallout. The Super Monkey Ball guys must really like the Fallout series. I still like know basically near nothing of Bethesda games, and I plan to keep that way. Frankly. Oh yeah, this is fun. Little fake 3D there. Okay, boom. Okay, Boomer. Remember when it was like when that was popular, the okay boomer thing, and like people were angry at it. That was crazy. It's so crazy to think about like things that like get big on like public view, and like people get really angry at it, and then we just forget about it because we have lives and we move on. Isn't that crazy? Is that like comedy water for like, you know, comedy shows? Oh look. It's the three guys. I guess they're all from Sonic the Fighters. That's Bark. I'm still not quite sure what the like desert level from a new Sonic 2 thing was. Oh, that's a Sandopolis. Yeah, I guess the Sandopolis is like somewhat close to that idea, but I think specifically the Sonic 2 desert was a lot more stylized like this. You know, had this sort of cool, I don't know, these like what even are those symbols like meant to represent? You know, it's like some like tiki statues, I guess, or maybe it's like meant to be the cowboys and Indians. I'm not sure. You think people would be mad if there was an enemy in this game that was just a little robot and he was like a Native American and he had a little axe and he like jumped at you around? He like jumped around at you while making a surprise face. You think that would make people mad? Oh look, this is fun. It's a cowboy show off, except it's a heavy magician. But he's actually Fang the Sniper. Oh no! Maybe this fight would be cooler if like they appeared before the heavy magician, like, you know, transformed. Like he kind of tries to trick you, possibly. Is he gonna be Bean? Yeah, Bean. Weird little woodpecker looking thing. But I think it's like... I have no idea what kind of bird that is supposed to be. Probably a weird one. And Polar. One of the bigger Sonic characters. Like, you know, kind of like big. There's not a lot of big ones. No, besides, I guess, you know, Omega, who's a robot. So it's something that was like, I guess, not even like thought about much consciously before, I guess, Sonic Boom. But the Sonic characters really do all kind of have the same sort of proportions. They slightly vary, but they look kind of all very samey. Yay. Now it's Lava Reef, I think? Maybe? Oh no, it's either Oil Ocean or Lava Beef. That's a joke from Sonic Hot Show. Yeah, it's lava reef. Oil, oil. I smell oil. Yeah, I actually really like what they do for the second act here, and I think I'm going deaf right now. Whoa. Fuck. I wonder if I can finish this today actually, because if I like tried finishing it another another time, maybe maybe it wouldn't work out. It's still like 8:20 p.m. So I have some time left, some time to spare. These levels are quite long. Do they still have the 10 minutes like what's it called, time limit? Because that was a thing in the classic games, and it made me like nervous. Wow, right, little bullets deflect any shield. Oh yeah, this is foreshadowing. You can set the oil on fire, which is very distressing. Sonic, you're supposed to be like saving the environment, not like, you know, causing more damage to this ozone layer. So careless. Oh god, oh my, this is now a fire ocean. Oh, secret? No. Cool remix also. I really did like Oil Ocean's original team in Sonic 2. Sonic 2 was probably the one that I like looked at the most when I was a kid, even more than 3. Although I'm not sure, it might be, you know, my favorite of the classic ones, just because I have like so much more experience with that one. It's cool. Even Sonic thinks the environment doesn't matter. He's lost sight of his mission. Ooh. Uh-oh. I'm still like thinking about what to play next. I actually made a little list of the games that were suggested to me, including like Team Buddies and like those weird games that were recommended. And you know, I could like seek them out. Again, it's very difficult to play games when you're at the mercy of, you know, your computer accepting to let them work. Very sad. I got in that list like Plants vs Zombies, Team Buddies, a Beautiful Joe, which is I think it's a PS2 game. I know nothing of it. I think it's a fighting game, and it's silly, and it kind of reminds me of No More Heroes, like just in a basic level. Just I guess visually or in what seems to be in tone. And I forgot what other games were in there. I really wanted to play. Oh look, this is fun. I really wanted to play Guitar Man on its birthday, June 21, but I'm not sure if that's happening. I haven't tested PS2 yet. But if Dolphin GameCube, the like most stable like emulator, didn't like work quite well, I doubt PS2 will. There's the PSP version, which is you know, it works. It's a little like different. I think mostly the UI, and there's like fixes, but I'm not sure. I think no, I did see the PS2 version. It wasn't the PSP version that I watched. That's a very cool game. It's a rhythm game, and it's like kind of battle focused, which mostly just means like you play your notes to charge up attack, and then you like play the notes to attack. You basically just play the rhythm game normally, and you know, it does different little things. Oh look, it's like the X guy from Sonic 3, but it's a mechanic. Ow. What did Tails just do? Ow. I need ring. This is now Iconoclasts. This is Iconoclasts spoilers. Alright. Okay, Sonic. Right, yeah, destroy the environment a little more. Yay. Oh, this is awful. We destroy the world. How does the like Earth? Is this Earth? How does the like planet recover from this? From this like sheer pollution. Look at this. This is actually kind of upsetting to look at. Ow. Look, it's an Arbinaut. That's their name, right? And this is kind of Sand Ocean-y now. Specifically Act 2, where there used to be the ghosts. But now it's pollution and fire. Does this like protect me? I guess not, because the threat isn't fire, it's literally like pollution. Yeah, there you go. Clean it up a little. Ow. Just you know, just dash directly into that one. Thank you, Tails. That was very useful. Now the music is like all sort of somber. Very good. The seahorses don't quite. Never mind. I was gonna say they don't seem like quite as sort of dickish as in Sonic 2. I remember them being pretty bad. I guess they still are. Come on, Tails, you could have done that one. So after this, it's just Lava Reef, right? Actually, I don't think that's 5, maybe. No, I think it is. I think Lava Reef is the last one. Oh no, not this. I think it is Lava Reef and then Titanic Monarch. No, get me out of. Oh, this is 21. Oh, this might be doable. I think I did it wrong. I think I did it stupid. Yeah, I did. Guys, I think I settled down too much. I'm no longer like as unhinged as I once was. Now I'm like mellow again. So hit me up with some conversation, please. I have nothing. I have nothing left. Oh look, yeah, it's a gradual ring loss. How scary. I remember the little ghosts. It's kind of funny to me that this series, like, I guess twice did a pyramid with ghosts in it. I guess the pyramid in Sonic Adventure 2 is specifically like a reference to Sand Ocean, with, you know, the bulls and such, which is weird. They're called the same as the Mario ghosts, bulls. Wonder how they did that. And it's also funny because Sonic Adventure 2 has the King Boom Bull, but the King Bull from Luigi's Mansion didn't exist yet. Luigi's Mansion came after SA2, which is interesting. This is the... No, it isn't the boss. Oh? Oh? I don't remember this. The ozone layer must not exist anymore. Yeah, it's deleted. But those little ghosts from Sonic like 3 looked very sort of not like out of style, you know, for the rest of the game, but just kind of weird. They're little like cartoonish blanket ghosts, and they're never brought up again. And like most time that they use ghosts in Sonic nowadays, it's just the bulls from, you know, Sonic Adventure 2. It was they weren't set yet. Didn't like one of the Sonic mobile games like wrongly call the bulls like boobs at one point in that game? Oh, what a silly mistake to make. Here's the octopus machine. Yeah, this is the final boss of the area. Kind of shorter than I expected, but this boss kind of stinks a little. Oh. Oh wait, no, I just remembered what level I was sort of fortunately forgetting. After this, it's either, you know, Lava Reef, and then it's probably like Metallic Madness. I forgot that they had that from Sonic CD. And that's a difficult one, I think. Sonic, don't die on me. Yay, I win. That was easy. Didn't even take damage once. A proof of my mastery of Sonic. Guess I ain't such of a classic Sonic hater after all. Don't know if I want to play the actual classics though. Not sure about that one. Oh. Is this just gonna launch into the air? Yep. Yep. It was a sub and also a spaceship. Like an airship. How long has it been going? Hold on. 2 hours and a bit. Let's keep going. That's what Sonic says in Sonic Adventure. You know, if he's like idle. Well, actually, what does he say? It's like, better keep going. It's actually impressive. Sonic Adventure 1 has all those like little contextual idle, like little quotes, but you wouldn't really see them in like most levels because you wouldn't stay still for a while. It's a game where you move a lot, but that's why the like better SADX has you know, idle chatter. It's a little thing like on a press of a button you like make him do his idle line. I even got better SADX to play Adventure and you know, didn't run well. Maybe because of better SADS, but I don't want to play that game in its original state. I like turned off better SADX for a moment and I played like Emerald Beach or Emerald Coast and it looks so pale and gross. It icks me. It's awful. That part I never understood just how like deep that part goes in like fucking up the visuals and all that. The models are like the least of the problems, probably. They're a little bit uglier than the Dreamcast models in my opinion. Actually, I also heard the like contrarian opinion recently that like the Dreamcast model of Sonic isn't like that like great, which I don't think so. He looks just like classic Sonic. He looks like a little goober, which is good for Sonic. You know, he should look a little silly. He's cool, but he's also a little, you know, a little cartoony silly goober. Love Sendopolis Act 2. My son used to be a recaller of Hildoro. Is Hildoro the little ghost? I assume. Certainly not the golem. Who would make a persona out of the evil golem from Sendopolis? Wait, is it called Sendopolis? No, it isn't. It's Sand Ocean, isn't it? What is Sand Ocean? Is that something from SA2? Am I forgetting? Am I going crazy? I guess it is called Sendopolis. I could swear it was Sand Ocean, but maybe I was thinking of Oil Ocean. Hey, just joined the stream. Hello, what's up? I am trying to beat this today. You like Lava Reef? I like the like crystal zone in Sonic 3 Lava Reef. You know, where you like meet Knuckles. Knuckles the enchilada. Huh. It's crazy to think that like Knuckles was the original attempt at a Sonic rival. Well, I guess more specifically like a sort of Sonic mirror rival. You know, Metal Sonic exists. He's literally like a robotic copy, but you know, like in the vein of Shadow, and even Blaze was like a sort of an anti-Sonic, because Blaze is actually kind of nice. She is a bit of an opposite of Sonic's ideology, which, you know, Sonic is very kind and always like off to help people, and he like trusts most people. He even like trusts Gamma when Amy tells him to, and Blaze is like very suspicious of everyone. She like wants to solely take matters into her own hands because she's a queen, she's like a princess or whatever, and it's like, you know, she feels obligated to do everything herself. And you know, Sonic helps her kind of you know, get past that sort of untrustness on other people, and it's nice. Rush is a very like silly story, but it's you know, it's cute. Yeah, it is Sendopolis. Oh wait, I'm still confused as to which one is Sandopolis and which one is Sand Ocean, but it don't quite matter. We understand each other. You know, we understand what was meant here. You like it? Oh, you mean Sonic Adventure is better with the DX model? Huh, DX models and Dreamcast textures. I never like thought of that combination. I like how the Dreamcast models look. They look, you know, like gooby and silly. I like that. Oh, Sonic, you good? Ever heard of Sonic 3 Air? I have. It's like Angel Island revisited, right? It's like just a better part of Sonic 3. It's I heard of it. I don't think I ever played it. All my ventures on Sonic 3 and all the classics for that matter are just... Is he killing himself? Well, all of my ventures were emulated. But you know, I kind of know what it's about. I think I like watched Wyatt play it. What? You good? Weird boss. Wee. Okay, so Sandopolis is the one in Sonic 3. I get it. I comprehend, hermano. What silly thing will Sonic do this time? How will he destroy the zone? Wow, that was a strange transition. But look, it's the crystal zone that I was talking about. Oh my! Quartz Quadrant? You shouldn't have, game. What a delectable little reference. Aren't like some of these tracks, or maybe most, I think it's on some, made by that like famous Sonic remix guy, T-Lopes, I think. That is the name, right? I'm not thinking of like Christian Whitehead. There's also, you know, in the same vein as Sonic 3 Air, there's like Sonic 1 Absolute or something, or like Sonic 2 Absolute, or Sonic 1 Extreme, something like that. It's, you know, it's an enhancement of the first one and the second one. Why is there no like improvement? Oh wow, really? Ran out of rings. Sonic 1 Forever, right? And Sonic 2 Absolute. That was pathetic. Forgot what I was gonna say. Why is there no like enhancement part for Sonic 4, huh? Where's the Sonic 4 love? There shouldn't be any. For all that matters, this is Sonic 4. It's like Rayman 4, except worse, because you know Rayman 4 doesn't exist. Sonic 4 sadly does exist. Ow! Didn't even hurt me. I did that like preemptively. Ouch! What is with this? Again, memorization is the name of these games. Alright, Eggman Monitor, you got me. You foiled me. That just dispense a life. You want me to live? Ow. Stupid. Stupid. Is this start? Oh. Don't some of those badniks have like only Japanese names? Like they just plain didn't translate them? Like, you know, they did translate like crab meat and neutron, but not that one. And Motobug. I guess there's like coconuts and kikis are two different like monkey enemies, huh? That's very interesting. I really like the little monkeys in Sonic Adventure like 1. They always look very silly. I used to my experience like first playing that game when I was like small was like I had a weird like downloaded demo of it on my grandpa's computer, and I just like played it a lot. But as Sonic, I didn't know what to do, and with all the other characters also for that matter. But like I didn't know exactly what to do, so I just like just hung out in that little starting hotel area and like fought the enemies, you know, those like rhinos. I didn't know there was more level to it, and I didn't for a long time. Also has Knuckles. I just like kind of glided around without much aim or reason, and it was fun. I think the only one I actually ever beat in that demo around that time was what's it called? Gamma. You know, I had the opportunity, two opportunities to learn like Roman numerals with the E series and also with BioShock 2. They like Delta, what is it, like Alpha series, whatever it's called. And neither of those times I learned them. Is it numerals? It's actually, I meant alphabet. You know, like Omega, Alpha, the Epsilon, Delta, Zeta. You know, I remember the E series kind of. There's a thing blocking my chat. I really hate this. This little notification is so annoying. To be honest, Sonic 4 episode 1 was decent, but 1? Normally people like 2. But it wasn't as good as classic games. That game wasn't even meant to be Sonic 4. It was meant to be a Sonic mobile game. That's why it looks like shit. It was meant to be a little mobile game, and then they like just slapped Sonic 4 in there for sales, and that was it. History was made that time. It was also like on the Wii or something, which is weird. That's at least like the episode 2 actually let you play as a Metal Sonic for once, which is that the only like official sort of Metal Sonic like the unique story that they gave him, you know, that the unique plot where you can play as him? Because you know there's fan games. Can I have that? I'm trying to do the shortest, tiniest little half A press hop ever. Okay, dude. Yeah, that's worth it. You betcha. I miss Dimps. Dimps, like, they're kind of a mixed bag. Because, you know, in one side you have people making fun of them for their bottomless pits on Sonic Advance, but then they also like made Sonic Rush, which is like cool. I think it still has like some stink, but it's, you know, the Rush games are unique. I wish they made a remaster of the Advance games. I think there isn't like even a PC like part of them, like, you know, Sonic 3 Air. I'm not. I think I tried playing the Advance games, but like I played them the worst possible way. Like maybe it was on a mobile phone, and I didn't like it. Sonic Battle is also a very strange game. That one I actually like more properly played, but the plot is so weird, and the gameplay is like kind of repetitive. Frankly, as a fighting game usually kind of can be, if not dealt with correctly. But I find it kind of crazy that that game is canon, because, you know, the Gizoids are canon, like Emerald is and Gemerald is, because, you know, Gemerald is now in the IDW comic, which is like supposed to be canon to the games. So you know, that all happened. Sonic Advance 3 happened with Gemerald, and Emerald also. I always wanted to draw Emerald. Drawing is such a ugh, I hate it. That drawing that I hate. Without a trace. I don't even know what these like trophies are supposed to be, but I'm gathering them up. I ate ice before. Cool. I think I probably like chomped onto ice at some point, and it probably hurt because my teeth are like weak. Oh my god. Right, Sonic 4 was gonna be called Sonic the Portable. Yeah. I think like trying to market it like Sonic 4 only like harmed it because, you know, it made people expect something good. If it was, I guess people also used to believe in mobile games. Like when it was new, people thought it would like take over the market. You can even see on like PS4, PS3, there were like lots of mobile games like Jetpack Joyride and like King Oddball and shit like that. Like they really thought it would take off, but no. Mobile games are now relegated to a weird, like, manipulative market for like kids and mothers. I got the whole zone ahead of me. No, you ain't. The fog is coming. Yeah, the little like fog dudes. I don't know what those dudes are meant to be, but they're awesome. Oh, is that the death egg? Or what is that? Is that the Titanic Monarch? The Titanic Monarch? Oh my god. Tails, fix the level design. Tails. It's Little Planet? Oh. I love the idea of Little Planet. I wish it looked a little more inhabited. Had inhabitants. Because it feels fun, like saving Little Planet in Sonic CD, but it's like such an eerily empty place. But I guess the eeriness also like kind of works on its favor, because it's like it's meant to be a place that exists within all of its timeline periods. Like, the past, the future, and the present are all happening at once, and you can like switch between them. So you can, peek at what the future looks like in an instant. It's a very cool idea. And, Little Planet only exists like every like 15 years or something. Every like 7 years or whatever. Look, it's the motor bug guy. That's fun. What's your favorite fictional creature? Yours ghosts. I like ghosts. I think I have a special love in my heart for like creatures that are shadows, like like a creature that is purely black and just has like visible glowy eyes or something. My channel like mascot is basically that, a little like blorbo, like shapeless sort of darky creature that vaguely looks like me. I like that kind of design. I don't know what like creature you would attribute that to, but shadow, I guess. Wow. You can't hit the actual Motobug. Look at this. Ow. Tails, it would be a good time for you to do something. Anything. Seriously. Why does the "own" in Portuguese sound so catchy? It's weird that sound doesn't really exist much in I don't know how to like describe that to a non-Portuguese speaker. It's like a non-existent sound. Some languages have fun sounds. Buy harder teeth, fool. Yeah, I'm gonna replace all my teeth with like golden. Wow, 100 points. How great. That back sprite is crazy. I guess there's Little Planet. Oh yeah, this song is great. I also love the rapping that goes on in this song. And apparently, like, in the first act, the rapping is made by Sonic. It's like in Sonic's perspective. And in the second act, it's Eggman. Whoever had the idea to add like little like female vocals to the song, like cute little girl voices, I like it. Look, he's rapping. I have no idea what it says, but it's fun. Look at those little goofy, like, what is that? A cricket? This Sonic CD level, but I think it looks very different to what it used to be. Yeah, those are the bosses that I mean. Oh? A Starlight Zone? You shouldn't have, game. Ah. What? Oh, we Wario Land Virtual Boy now. I guess This is a very good game, huh? Like, actually good? I didn't expect that. I guess I was simply not in the zone most other times I play this. Even though I'm like eating shit, this is fun. Ah. I was always like, yeah, Sonic Mania, it's like alright. I don't hate it. I'm not like gonna pretend that I hate it. But you know, nah. But now this is good. I was very impressed when I like could talk over the game and not like just die constantly. I guess I got that Sonic blood in me. Yeah, spit your facts, Sonic. Spit your shit, King. Ooh. Hold on, I'll try to hear it. Nope, I have no idea what any no words. Maybe at the end he said like run, like, you know, kind of a stuttery warning to run, which makes sense. You know, Sonic runs a lot. Do you think it's mod playthrough worthy? I don't know. What are the mods for this like? Are they just like character replacements or like new levels? I think it's mostly like characters. I'm pretty sure. I know that like Mania mods were very like popular for a little bit. There's like, I've seen some wacky things. This is technically the most ported game. Tons of new levels, huh? There's probably like, you know, an Angel Island. Is this? Oh, it is. So it is. We meet again, weird stamp boss. Ow. I like how some rings like just fly to the front of the I don't know, front of the level. You know, to the what is the opposite of backdrop? Foreground, yes. I remember that all by myself. What a machine that Eggman made here. Do you guys call him Eggman or Robotnik? It's, you know, it's interchangeable now. They changed him. They like retconned the name. It's basically now that like his real name is Robotnik, but like Sonic called him Eggman and like he reclaimed the insult, and you know, now he uses it and he's like chill with it. It's now his thing. So when Sonic calls him Eggman, it can't be an insult because it's just his like performance name now. I basically like mostly call him Eggman. I think because of, you know, adventure. I kind of like how Shadow always calls him Doctor, like always addresses him as Doctor. I never like thought about that much, but I saw it like pointed out recently. Oh, that made me sad. If you had debug mode IRL, what would you do? I would turn into the little coin and multiply, like make a billion coins, and then I would buy a better chair that lets me recline back and fix my posture, and then I would buy something that would remove my beard forever, and then I would be happy. Ow. And you know, other good things would come from that. Weren't the classic Sonic games ported onto mobile? And so was Mania. I didn't know there was a Mania mobile part. Is it good? It's probably like hard to control, as it's like any mobile part of something. Gimme ring. Man, that trick was costed me a lot. Ooh, oof. Oof, my oomfies. Alright, where you gonna... Wow, it's a random... Oh, it's all of them. Oh my god. Wow, he actually tricked me. It's in a set place, or... Oh, it's random. Oh no. I was japed. I actually thought, oh, okay, it's the original fight. It's normal. He duped me. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Any more surprises? Yay! Oh, the second levels boss is cool. I would become a dragon with huge tits. Good answer. Correct answer. You win. 1 coin for you. Netflix needs to make the part have good controls and full screen. It's a Netflix part. That's crazy. Oh yeah, look. Oh my god, Eggman is spitting bars. Look at this. Iconic animatronics. Wow, that's awesome. Man, so good. Oh look, it's Baby Sonic. This was a thing in CD. It was just like, it was just there. You just become small. Very cool. It's an adorable sprite, but like it controls the same. Wee. Oh, things are getting jazzy here. I'm still afraid of Titanic Monarch. I will not lie. We need a game of mini Sonic. There's that new Toy Sonic game, if you want to play Fall Guys of Sonic on mobile. If you want to do that at like 5 frames per second, you can. You want to do that? What? No? That's crazy. Mini Sonic, Classic Sonic, and Modern Sonic. It's what we need, another Sonic. Another separate entity Sonic. Isn't it crazy how like before Sonic generations there was only Sonic, but now there is Modern Sonic and Classic Sonic? That's insane. Oh, we spin? There's a thing like this in Katana Zero. Probably a reference to this, maybe. A guy seeing like a foreground, background mechanic for the first time. Oh. What would you guys like consider the last appearance of like classic Sonic? Because I don't think Sonic Adventure 1 and like at least the first, you know, Sonic Adventure model of Sonic, I don't think that was like a big departure from classic. I think SA2, like SA2, he was like really far gone in becoming modern Sonic. He's like a lot more lanky and cool, and I think the models in SA2 look kind of weird. They're kind of charming, but I especially think their mouths look really weird. They look like old. Was it necessary for classic Sonic to bring forces? No, but you know, 2D game is easier to design than 3D, and also tie-in to this game. This Sonic right here, he's the one in Forces, but he's no longer Sonic from the past. He's Sonic from another dimension. Wow, Forces was such a cool game. Consider SA2, SA1 the last classic Sonic game, but also the first modern game. Oh, he's like Schrodinger Sonic. It's like in a quantum state. Tails, you know what to do. Tails, break this guy's kneecaps. There's more. You can do it, Tails. Look at this. Okay, you can. Whatever. I like how in the like bad future of Metallic Madness, the song has like a little intermission that says like, Sonic, dead or alive, is mine. It's in like a text-to-speech voice. It's very cool. Again, Sonic CD soundtrack, very good. You guys wanna know a cool trick that I'm doing right now? Every like stream I make like a BRB like queue, like a little list to, you know, use on the separate videos, and they're like vaguely thematic to what I'm playing. But I'm also feeling, oh look, it's this cute little capsule machine because I'm tiny. It's throwback bosses, nice. I'm like, I'm putting in the songs that I use in the BRB in a list, which is actually public. You can see it in case, you know, you want to know the songs. Usually the like most recent ones are like at the most bottom, but look, it's stuck a little metal Amy. But like in feeling that like BRB that I've used, you know, BRB music that I've used playlist, I'm also like just building myself a massive playlist of music that I like, and I can use it eventually when I don't know, want to draw or stuff. Again, I really need more background noise because I run out of stuff easy and quick. Oh look, yeah, he falls. I'm mostly like just now watching Thousand Year Door from Vinny Vinesauce, and basically nothing else. Stand by This Forces is painfully mediocre, but I hate it primarily for the false promises. Yeah, because the setup of the game is good. Eggman finally won. He's like gonna shape the world to be like how he wants it. But then the game is lame, and it doesn't actually show what Eggman would do, you know? It's awful. Oh look, it's him. The Titanic Monarch. I'm not quite sure if he is the Titanic Monarch. You'd think so. I don't think the level is actually, you know, set inside of him, like some people think. It's just around him. Song's cool. Very evil. Evil core. Madcorn? What is Madcom? What is Madcom? Madness Combat? Oh, have you watched Madness Combat? I think I have. I think I watched all of them. You know, they're like unfinished still. It's like not a finished series. But I think I watched at least most of them. I remember the vague strokes of him. It's kind of charming for being kind of a stick fight series, you know. It has a strange amount of character and a stranger story. It's like kind of self-aware. It's like all computers and stuff. It's so computers, but it's interesting. I kind of wanted to play what is it? Project Nexus. It seemed like an interesting kind of game, even though it's not my kind of game. You know, a shooty, like, I don't know. It's not an MMO, but I think it has online. It's like a bunch of missions and stuff, and it's interesting. Oh my god. that guy didn't have much chance to shine. Oh look, it's like the giant is in the background. That's so cool. He's like very 3D. Could you play the OG Project Nexus? You mean like the Flash game, right? I am thinking of doing Flash game segments, and you know, I could include Madness, that thing you just said. Madness Combat Project Nexus. That's that. I could do that. Yes. Cannot get past the level with all the mag agents, huh? I figured it's probably like hard, since, you know, it's made kind of, I don't know, kind of hardcore, retro arcadey shooty. Unlearning how to speak in real time. But yeah, I figured it's pretty hard. I think I played like a demo of it and it didn't run well. But you know, that was a while ago, so maybe now it would. It's a Unity game, right? Hank and Blender, iconic duo. Yeah, he likes. There's a little short where he likes a blender, right? And he's just like, wow, I love this. It's not even like any sort of story thing. He just like really likes that blender. He likes blending up people. That giant in the background is really cool. You can like see the little bits of the robot. I have no idea what bit that is, but it looks cool. Caution. Oh my god. My nose itches. Itches for stitches. These are like Carnival Night, right? It probably happens tonight, right? Oh my god. Hold on, can't read just yet. Is that like an egg timer? No, it's a turbine. You're in a Kirby hyperfixation. My friend aptly titled a Kirby obsessee. He's a very big Kirby fan, and he like tells me about the story of Kirby games when I don't know them, and he's very knowledgeable on Kirby and Pikmin, and that's where all my Kirby and Pikmin knowledge comes from. Him. Am I going backwards? I hope not. They separated, right? They separated Samus and Sanford. Like one died, and he's like in hell. What a crazy series. The story in the Project Nexus game seems extra strange because it doesn't seem connected to the shorts. It seems like different. Come on, Sonic. You can do anything, remember? Remember the song? You wrote that song. I don't think you did, actually. You didn't even sing it. Look at this. What is that, like, city in the background? Is this still Little Planet? I guess it is. We see, like, Little Planet leave at the end, right? Maybe not in the, like, maybe it's only in the true ending. The ending of this game feels very rushed. The like final cutscene. Oh my god! If there was any games I'd recommend you to emulate, I definitely say Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland for an amazing mirror. I was thinking of playing Kirby 64. 64 has to bait my friend out of hiding and to show up to my streams. Oh look, it's the eyes of the robot. That's cool. And yeah. I played Kirby 3 on the channel for like one episode, and I kind of sucked at it. Because Kirby design is kind of strange. It's like it's easy enough, but I think the controls are kind of like so gooby and like kind of not slow, but sort of I don't know, delayed. At least how I played it was a little delayed. It's like there's a little bit of lag to your attacks and stuff like that. Or your transformation attacks. I heard that like other Kirby games like get wicked hard later on, like they have little challenge modes that unlock new bosses and crazy set pieces, which is fun. Imagine writing a song and not singing yourself. I think people do that actually. Like you know, get someone to write and then sing, or you know, someone who has a good song idea writes it and asks someone else to sing it. I'm impressed with like how much you can get away with music, with like kind of taking music from other things, like, you know, sampling, I guess. There's probably still like some copyright problems, but you know, you can get away with some stuff. Like Hideki Naganuma samples like Black Power speeches, which is kind of crazy. It's kind of nice, you know, kind of I guess wholesome that he's, you know, so sort of I don't know, not progressive, just like kind of advocates for sort of, you know, niceness. Not saying that, you know, not trying to imply that other I don't know, Japanese folks don't, but I know people act kind of weird about Hideki Naganuma, and I just think he's like actually nice. Appreciate Naganuma for that. Yeah. He even did his iconic move for Bomb Rush. He did like, what's it called? Power to the People, or what? I forgot the name of the song. But you know, it samples. I think maybe the same speech has the concept of love, but it's a different sample that he uses. You know, the main oh my god, the main vocal of the song is like a bit from one of those speeches. Possibly the same one, I don't quite remember. Too Black, Too Strong. Right, also Wrapped in Black, which it's interesting. The name of the song implies that it's saying wrapped in black, but it's actually saying rapping black. It's like it's a sample from I think it's also some sort of black rights activism album thing, something similar to that. I'm not falling for that old trick. Hold on. Not falling for that trick, my good friend. I had Wyatt always said that if someone made him actually spell iCup on stream, he would like terminate his channel and just like leave forever. But then he just left without that happening anyway. And we didn't have the time to like try to hit him with iCup. We coordinated to do that too. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you know, maybe try to type iCup and then spell it out loud. I'm actually quite impressed that that joke was in like Billy and Mandy. Oh yeah, this boss does this. This is just like Sonic 3, kind of, I think. No, it's a little different. I don't remember this like Hall looking guy, you know, in this game specifically. It was Martin Luther King, the speech. Going up. Oh yeah, this is the hard one, I think. Isn't this like, there's a zone in Sonic Game Gear that is kind of like this, like little set challenges. I like the egg robo in the little roller coaster. It's just like chilling. Cadence, that's the protagonist from the Necro Dancer, Crypt of the Necro Dancer. I really wish I could like Necro Dancer, but I don't. That game is like too infuriating to me. Look at this like weird like mechanical cathedral. Pretty crazy, like pretty crazy teamy. Oh yeah, you rematch them. I guess we are now inside the robot. Did you see that? Look, the eyes. That's like his eyes, I think, isn't it? Maybe, probably. Whoa. You know, I always like think about this. The Brazilian language has lots of those little like tricks. They you know, like a trick of like making you say a word or say multiple words and you end up like saying something silly or something that will actually get you like hit. It's kind of cruel like that. Oh god, I'm being like predator missiled. The word predator missile is still so funny to me. The background kind of looks like microchips, like, you know, computer insides or something. Can I what? Hello? Is there a button that I gotta... Oh. Do you know you can play Mania in Fire TV? What is Fire TV? Is that like some new streaming service that, you know, everyone has? No, it doesn't. It doesn't include that word, but there's lots. There's the classic fish ball cat. Look that up. Some Amazon stuff. Yeah. I hate that there's those like Apple exclusive like games. Like there's a Rayman mobile game, like a mobile endless runner game, which, you know, it's not that cool. Frankly, it's kind of lame, like the other mobile Sonic, the Rayman mobile games, like endless runners. But you know, it's kind of cool. Would be kind of cool to be able to play it. It's like Rayman Mini or something. They brought back Mr. Dark for that one, which is crazy. They gave him a pretty fire design too. And then there's also the like Sonic Dreams Dream Team. I was about to say Sonic Dreams Collection. Sonic Dream Team. It's like people like it somewhat for, you know, what it is, but you know, you can play it. It's on an Apple subscription service thing for Apple devices. Mania is the modern Doom. I could never. I never got into Doom, and I feel like I'm missing out on a lot, by doing that. you know, by not, you know, having Doom knowledge, like Doom mods or stuff like that, boomer shooters. I think I'm kind of like too, I don't know, aloof to 3D environments. Oh my god. The big ring. Is the big ring from some other game? I don't quite remember. I thought I was gonna die. I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. I thought I was meant to be fighting the hard-boiled heavies. The hard-boiled eggies. The Apple exclusive is Sonic Nightmare Associates. That game looks, you know, it looks visually quite plain and boring, but I think in gameplay it's like not too bad, maybe. It's a chaotic side, huh? I should play Knuckles Chaotic sometime. That game, I never like even touched that one. I mostly know the music and how weird it is. And you know, it seems interesting. I don't think it's like... I think it's kind of infuriating because of the ring mechanic, which is, you know, just not well suited for a game like that. And what is happening? I see. Sometimes I see, but I do not, like, understand. Do watch Cybershell? I did. I do. I think I've watched, like, most of his... Probably most of his Sonic stuff. I remember the Chow Garden video, like, the more brightly. Cybershell, I guess one reminds me of the other, like, you know, one is kind of similar to the other to me. Running Shine, which is like a channel with less videos than Cybershell, but it's a similar sort of video commentary kind of stuff on different games, and like Running Shine is pretty funny, not gonna lie. There's like the Sonic Adventure video, which is actually quite informative on like his experience with it and like some development stuff about it. And there's of course the like more iconic like Yeek video, the game Y2K. Oh, do I need tail? One tail? No, I guess it's here. Knuckles should have his own game. Yeah, he was shoehorned into Chaotix, which was meant to be like only Chaotix. And it's interesting that Metal Sonic is the villain in that one, because, you know, Sonic is not even in that one. I think he was meant to be, or something. Isn't Ray like just a plain like palette swap of Sonic in some degree, with like small sprite tweaks? I remember like seeing something about that, and they do seem like kind of disturbingly similar if you really think about it. Oh. Riding the Egg Robo Dick Smasher. If Knuckles' name is plural, then why if Knuckles' name is plural, if there's only one of him? Some names just end with S, and it makes it kind of awkward to, like, you know, say multiple of a thing. Like if there are multiple Knuckleses, how, you know, how would you say it? Knuckles? Knuckles? Cool contraptions, Eggman. Cool stuff to put inside your robot. Really like just sets the mood. Like, you know, completes the decor, the feng shui. Sonic was actually going to be the game, but changed last minute to Mighty because it's meant to be like, you know, a weirdo game, I guess. You know, Sonic is not in this wacky spin-off. No Sonic here. That dude is lame. Look at this crocodile. Very funny how like Vector was actually quite noodly in his original appearance, but then they just made him progressively more like just big torso. I think I guess, you know, the Chaotix are like very differently proportioned. That was what I was saying about, you know, Sonic characters being kind of samey. They edited him into Mighty. What a strange effort. Does he have any new powers? Because, you know, in this Mania Plus, which I don't have because it's kind of a poor spendage of money, does he do anything different? Here he like he can smash into spikes and he's hardy, I guess. Does this win? I win. Oh, the Phantom Rube. Please give me a checkpoint, or else I might cry. Yep, they're not giving me one. Oh, the final boss? Where are the hive boiled hardies? Where are they? I thought I had to fight them. Is that Mania Plus exclusive? Amy's right. Amy shows up in the secret sound test. I remember that because her little text says like cool, sweet, and catchy, which you know it's mentioning, it's referring to the music. Ow. What a cool machine, Eggman. This looks awesome, by the way. Not quite. It looks silly. Oh, right. They are part of this boss. I remember now. Look at that. It's unavoidable. By the way, you need water. It's almost at the end, and my throat is shredded. In like the Sardis level select, there's a glitch character you can choose. That character is the remnants of Tails, huh? New creepypasta. Mari has a wall jump since all of them need vertical abilities. Nice. Yeah, Vector can do like a dash up, and Vector SPO can like climb walls maybe. I remember that from like playing Sonic Classic Heroes, which is a very like silly like ROM hack that added, you know, different. It kind of tried adding in the Sonic Heroes characters, sort of, you know, vaguely. Tails, save me. Couldn't. Are there any creepypastas that still scare you? I don't think so. I don't think so. I remember that the Tails doll scared me when I like watched Sonic shorts. They really like using Tails doll in like making him spooky, and actually kind of, you know, creeped me out because I was fairly young and I didn't even know that the Tails doll was a real character or anything. I have no rings. A story in 2 sentences. I guess 1. Starline from Mighty Double is based on the character. Oh, this like unmentioned character? Huh. He's a platypus, right? Which is interesting that, you know, took them it took them a little bit to do a platypus. Because, you know, that's like the weird character, the weird animal. Like one of the nature's greatest mysteries. This is such a goofy machine. It looks very not cool, Eggman. Uh-huh. I still quite like the set piece of the Death Egg robot in Sonic 2. It's very cool. It's very like climactic. The music is like crazy. And Mecha Sonic like Mark 1 is quite a cool design. He looks, you know, more brutish than Sonic and then like Metal Sonic. And he's like a different kind of metal clone. The Remnant's name is, hence the name, I think. Is that getting censored in the chat? The fandom changed the redacted guy, Wenchina or something. It isn't like what's her name? Surge and little blue water fox boy. Aren't they like based on palette glitches from Sonic 2, I think, or 3? It's like Ashura and some like Tails, blue Tails glitch. It's been censored. How weird. I would be impressed if this was like the favorite Eggman machine of anyone on the planet. I would be crazed. Red Sonic and Blue Knuckles. Right, that was also a thing. It was like a glitch in Sonic 3. That was like that game's equivalent of the palette error. Ashura was in Sonic 2. God fucking damn it. Come on, we're almost there. Ouch. Oh, we win. Oh, we almost win. We get a little closer to win. Phew, that was a boss rush. I like that, you know, this is kind of reminiscent of, you know, the bosses in Gamma's story in SA1. You know, the hard, heavy, I don't remember their names, genuinely. You know, the egg robos, they're like super powered now, but they look kind of inhuman. I guess the heavy magician look quite normal there, actually. I'm sure about Kit. Kit is the little, like, fox boy, right? Starline, like, makes them, right? And they're, like, kind of tortured souls. It's kind of crazy. Some elements of Scourge from Archie, right? That guy existed. Oh, look. He souped up. Only the motor bug, though. The motor bug. I gotta do anything? Oh, I missed Ring. Oh my god. My eyes! That went well. Okay. Okay, Eggman. Speech or facts? This is a very needlessly long boss fight. Oh. Oh. I guess. Okay. I'm not sure what I gotta do to get more than one hit in. Heard of Doki Doki Panic? Yeah, I did. I kind of like that. I kind of like, you know, I kind of prefer it with the Mario characters, frankly. You know, Mario Bros. 2 was pretty iconic. Kind of, you know, introduced like Birdo and the Shy Guys and the Bob-Ombs. I think that, you know, that gives it a lot of worth, don't you think? You know, but, you know, it's kind of kind of messed up with the original Doki Doki Panic that they did that, you know. I think it was like developed by basically the same people, you know, Mario 2 and Doki Doki Panic. Yes, I do know about Doki Doki literature curb. It was popular at one point. I'm not like big on visual novels or on like things that are like cutesy but then like spooky and like crazy. I like some, but that one, nah, that one I kind of skipped on. Oh. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Oh, I am doing something wrong. Look at this. I forgot that like his upper parts aren't thingied anymore. Ah. Yeah, look at this. This is quite, wow, it's a boss fight that only gets easier as you win more. That's weird. Have you heard of WarioWare Inc.'s development? No, not sure about that. Which one should I? Oh, okay, not that one. Give him the ring. No, I guess I mostly know, you know, the tidbits about Wario Land 4's development. Nothing on WarioWare. Might know if there's like any good videos that you recommend that, you know, talk about it. Speech or facts now before I win. What is this? Oh, this actually a good chance to get ring and also to lose ring. Okay, slow down. And it's all gonna be fine. Got one. Yeah. Hot or cold? Cold what? Did I just fall for an eye cup again? Or I guess for the first time? God damn it, it's getting very, very tricky. I win. And since I didn't get the emeralds, I don't get anything. But I win, and that's all that matters. Oh look, it's Knuckle. What's up, Knuckle? You wanna chuckle? Alright, so I win. That was the best that I ever did at a Sonic game ever, probably. Achieve any ending. I never beat this game before. Cool. And look, Little Planet is free, quote unquote. But I didn't get the good ending. In the good ending, your friends aren't even there because, you know, Sonic like goes through the portal alone. Yay, I win. Again, weird that the ending isn't quite as detailed as the opening. But yeah, that's Sonic Mania. Beta 64 covered Warriors developments 8 years ago. Might check it out. Pagoda West Games. Are these guys like, did they disband after this? After, you know, this work specifically on Mania? Because I know they did what's it called? Penny's Big Breakaway, which seems like a very fun, like, acrobatic platformer. Looking at it though, it looks very, very slow. Not sure if I'm just like used to, I don't know, a hatching time, which is a little more expedient. But it look, I don't know if it's the people playing it. I saw like, you know, people trying to go fast in it, and it still seems slow. Are you gonna go after the emeralds, or are you gonna end the stream? I'm gonna end the stream. My voice is tired. I gotta eat. There's a small chance that I'm gonna eat spaghetti. That chance is always intrinsically like linked to any sort of meal. There's always a chance to. Here's a words of philosophy to you. Anytime you go eat lunch or dinner, it could be spaghetti. I don't know what that means actually. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm ever like returning to this and doing the real ending because I don't quite care. I know what happens, like the Heavy King betrays Eggman and they fight over the Ruby in the like hyper zone, and it's cool, it's very cool, it looks great. But I'm not good at game, I'm not good at Sonic, classic Sonic especially. But you know, I'm gonna keep trying to better my PC and play other things that aren't incredibly laggy. Like a Hatching Time, it's cancelled. You guys go home. Debug mode? I don't think I have that. I could check. Sorry guys in the credits. Oh my god, that's a lot of credits. Just yes, please. Oh, it's the classic laugh. How nice. Try again. I only got like one. Let's see. I think I might have grinded. Oh look, yeah, I have it. I also have Knuckle. I have Knuckle mode. Time limit? Huh, you can disable it. Hypersonic should come back. I think they like tried to not power scale the Chaos Emerald so much. Oh yeah, there's also this Mania. That's the Insta Shield, and this is a Super Peel Out, which I quite like actually. It's not very useful, but it's cool to do. Let's see. Let's just do a quick like debug. So yeah, you can do this, and Knuckle is with you. Oh look, his figure 8. It's actually infinite now. That's very fun. I love that sprite. Kind of wish you could, you know, enable it for the whole game. Maybe. How do I debug? Oh, there it is. It's yeah, it's square. Debug is a thing in like most classic Sonic games, I think. Like Sonic 1 and 2 probably had it. I know 3 has it. Yeah, 2 had it. I usually played it with the debug. How do I switch? Right. And I think there's an unused asset here actually. Yeah, this isn't like, this is like a joke unused asset. This was a thing in the Sonic 1 like debug mode, you know. It's like it's like the ball from the boss, you know, from the first Sonic boss. You can actually interact with it too. It's fun. I think, isn't the bunny here too, like how there used to be? No, Motorbug, that, no, Neutron. Yeah, there is. They kept it. That's great. I still don't know the name of that, but you know, cute little enemy. We free all of them. Yay! Why am I still invisible? There's also, I think, a supersonic monitor. Oh yeah, it's actually a little, yeah, complicated. The monitor can be anything you want. That's the switch. What is this? How's that do? Ah, I see. There it is. It's inverted. Let's take a look at Supersonic. You can skip zones by placing goal signs, yeah. And here's Supersonic. Doesn't he do the dash anymore? Maybe he never did. It's only in the final, like super final boss. But yeah, here's Supersonic. He looks a lot more Sonic 2-ish again. He can't? Oh right, I'm using there's no drop dash. It's fun. Supersonic is very like cheating, but you know it's a reward for doing all those crazy special stages, and it's all fun. Try to put 2 balls on a stick in the middle. Why would you want me to do that? What do the blue rings mean? They become like big when you take a hit, and they're easier to get. And also they give you more, they return to you more rings and stuff like that. It's useful-ish, useful-esque. Can I like spawn can I hurt the boss with you know, the I don't know, physics ball? I'm gonna try. Let's see. Oh, wait. Nah, it doesn't interact. Yep. Oh yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. This is video games. Alright, I'm gonna finish this stream now. I'm gonna go eat and do things. Ball overload. Yeah, so thanks for watching, thanks for chatting. This was a sort of, again, delusional stream due to my great failures. I'll try to fail less in the future. And we're getting up on June. The year is coming to an end. Well, getting to a middle, I guess. It's gonna be 6. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for who's watching it, you know, post. And wait. Hello and goodbye. Oh, hi Puku. You did it. You did it again. You came in for the end. What do you want me to wait for? Gonna drink water. Should go to Lava Reef Act 2. With this debug mode. Hold on, there might be content here. Knuckles has a unique boss. Look guys, I'm winning. We just gotta do this like some 15 more times. It's gonna take a bit. Can I go to Lava Beef without you know, without debug? Oh god, without debug, like you know, just on the level select, on the file select, and select Knuckles so I can see it. He has a unique boss in Mirage Saloon. What you guys say? What you been up to, Puku? I've been like procrastinating again. Actually been working on the highlights a lot more than I would usually. Go to level select, okay. In encore mode, you could go anywhere. Huh. Again, the DLC seems like neat, but it's not like sleeping right. It's like it's probably very early in the morning for you. You live in upside down land. Let's see. I don't think you can. Oh, you can. Oh, you can do it anywhere. That's cool. If I have Knuckles on, will he just like tag along? Is there a way to change characters and stuff? Lava Beef. Lava Beef? Am I blind? MMZ. There it is. Like this? Is this gonna work? I'm at your mercy, chat. Find a copy of the Game Gear boss. Huh. If I have the end Knuckles, I'll just like go. It will just happen. the presence of the knuckle will make it happen. Let's see. Let's make it quick. Alright? Let's see, there will be a knuckle here. Look at the knuckle. Oh my god. Why is he red? Has he always been red? Oh, is that new? That seemed old. That seemed new. Are you actually blind? I don't know. Am I? Sonic SMS remakes? No, I haven't. Has this level always been this like... No, this is different. This is different. Things look purple. Purple air. I have a feeling that if I debug here, it will be bad. And if I turn into Super Sonic, it will also be bad. Wait again. guys, if you play me a fiddle, if you play me as a fiddle, if you trick me, I will never listen to you again. Is that the Encore palette? Yes, I think so. And I just turned on a knuckle. Weird, right? Oh, now they're normal. Weird. Why? That was a little different, wasn't it? A little skewed. Damn. Get a ring. Uh-oh. Never mind, it isn't? Okay. Oh? Oh? Yes. If I debug here, will I fall off? I'm scared. I'm scared. Yeah, just go. Do. Yeah, now I can do this safely. Whoa, avert your eyes. Oh, oh. I see. It's, I see. It is, I see. I didn't get that checkpoint, did I? Do you want to end this stream here right now? Yeah, I think I'll have to. Certainly seems like it. How does Eggman have time to build these robots? I think it's like explained that he makes his own robots, build them. And his funding is just like, I don't know, rings are everywhere. He can just, you know, buy stuff. He's an evil scientist. He don't need no money. Yeah, I think this is, I think we're good. Just die, Sonic. You foolish little thing. Yeah, I'm just ending this. I don't think I'm cut for. Yeah, I'm not cut for the secret and knuckle content. I can't have the game have sound and also open OBS. Cool. I'm not waiting anymore. Okay, I'll wait. Hold on, Poku. We're waiting. We're waiting again. The second he says something, I'm leaving. No. Oh my god. Okay. I'm leaving. Goodbye.